high horse, acting like absolute satanic human beings, and saying, listen, I'm a good Jewish person. I believe in God. I've never met anyone so hateful. All you do is come on this app, dogs, fight, argue, spew hate. You're known for this. And then you say I wrote everything. Woman, I wrote everything. And then you're a godly woman, right? Wait, I missed the part of being bitchy. I missed the part of hate. Can you repeat it? I'm writing it in my diary. No. Listen, being patronizing, being sarcastic, being a little bitch, just proves my point more, not yours. I clean toilets. So again, every time you open your mouth, remember, my darling, you are representing your mother. Yeah? Yeah. So when you open your mouth, you show the culture that the family that you grew up in, and also I'm sure your God is not up there going, "Well done, Daniela. You presented me beautifully." Love and light.
Wait, AI is dangerous. Dumb people are more dangerous. All right, random. Thank you.
My turn. Why you mad? My turn. My mama didn't teach me to be a bitch. And when you have a group of bitches, hyenas coming and barking at you, you bite. W my mother for teaching me to stand up for myself. So you're vicious. You're a rabid dog, like I called you earlier. I'm not a dog. I'm a sexy rabid dog. If anything, I'm hot. Did you just call yourself? I am hot. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever forget to put hot before it, sexy before it, beautiful before it, amazing before it. Why are you so bothered about who I am? Because you can't. I could care less about who you are. But all you have to do is come up and say Daniela.
Messy. I just went on mute. I'm just gonna let them fight, and then whatever happens, happens. If that account goes down, then it goes down.
You didn't talk to anybody. Your husband did. Your husband did. That's my husband. And I said to you, last name. Hold on, actually,
Yeah, this is the safe space.
go attack him. Hold on.
What's up? How are you?
I'm great, KXR. How's it going, bro?
It's going good, man. I kind of wanted to answer your prompt while they argue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think there's a difference between Jewish supremacy and Jewish superiority? You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I think they're pretty much the same thing. Right? Like, if you think, see, it's one thing, this is my answer to the question, is you can't think that you're better than somebody else just because of your religion. And that's the problem. I feel that there are people that believe just because they're Jewish, they are better than everybody else. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I also think that, just like they are Jewish supremacists, there might be a broader amount of Jewish people that believe they are superior. You know what I mean? Like, besides that 30% statistic, I think more Jewish people do get taught that their religion is superior, at least. I'm not going to say them as people.
Yeah,
But I
but
think,
that's the thing. You should think your religion is best, right? Because that's why you're practicing
yeah,
it.
rightfully so. I mean, I
Right.
think if they're also getting called, they own the media, they own this, which I'm not sure if it's true or not. I'm not going to spread that rhetoric. But if people are saying that about them, I think they should be proud. I think they should say, yeah, we do control the world. Like, it's like, if for example, if they said that to Persians, they would be proud about it. You know what I mean? They would actually take that as a compliment and stuff, not kind of take this inferiority complex or victim complex,
Right.
But that's just our people.
Jackie, welcome to broadcast number. I had a choice, Jackie. It was either I start up another live and just let them fight, or I said I was gonna FaceTime Hart to investigate for Asher. So I said, you know what? Let me just fucking
Wait, what?
nothing. Go
Honestly,
ahead.
I love when
What?
you do this. It cracks me
I'm
up.
in a relationship right now, so
With Asher?
no.
Oh well, Asher says differently.
Yeah,
Hello?
no,
Rabbi Asher?
I
I
literally
love
spoke to him a year ago.
Yeah, he's actually
Hart,
a
I'm just
rabbi.
kidding, love. He did not say anything. He's never
Oh,
even mentioned
thank
you.
They just don't like him. He's a rabbi. They just don't like him. It's a whole knip shit.
Dapper is spamming in the
I
chat
mean, to
right
be
now.
honest, he's like very fair and intellectual. I don't know why they go
Okay,
against him. Like,
just to
he's
be
pretty
honest,
intelligent.
my comment was just a joke. Okay, Asher said nothing about you.
Oh,
It was
okay,
a joke.
thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dapper
Okay.
spamming in the comments. Man that goes to Thailand to play with boys while Skankella cheats with Coptic and Jimmy. He is such a dick. He really is.
Honestly,
He is
it's
such
something
a
else.
fucking dick.
By the way,
He's just
Asher, I do
what,
like
guys?
Asher. No,
Yeah.
to hearts, I do like Asher, and he does have a lot of knowledge in certain things. The thing that I don't like is he will give you his source for what he believes, but then they'll blame him for it. Like he's making up this idea, but he's getting it from other rabbis, and that's what they do. They study, their rabbinic interpretation, and then they like pass it down. Simple as that. But they don't like it because he doesn't like he has, I would consider, like ultra or orthodox views on certain things. Like he still believes God talks to them and punishes them as a group, where some of them don't like that idea because then it gets ugly.
But can the atheist
But Jackie,
Jews be
why do you think
supremacists?
they attack him? Do you think it's
Because he tells the truth on them. Like he tells the unpopular opinions. Like he tells the shit that people don't want to talk about.
Yeah, but what about
Yeah.
regarding the atheist Jews? Can they be supremacists? Since, like, I don't know, they
Yeah.
don't really fully believe in their religion.
Yeah, because they think they're better. They think that they're smarter. They think that, like, you can't be an atheist Jew and believe that Israel belongs to you. There's nothing that an atheist can prove that they belong
All right,
to
just
that
hold on.
land.
I just want Bianca to say something before I bring up. I have a few people in the queue. Bianca, how are you?
Hi, good morning. Oh my gosh, I walked into something crazy. And how come we only have 30 viewers? Did you close and reopen or something?
No, that live is still going on.
Oh, this is a second live? Shut up.
Yes. Yeah. Here, I'll turn.
You're diabolical, Dave.
I mean, what am I gonna do? It's not going to stop.
You said, no, I'm gonna just let that keep going. No,
I love when he does this, by the way.
I was gonna, yeah, this is good. I was gonna say about Asher. There is things that he says that are truthful, but let me explain something. And I didn't realize it until he did it to Christianity. He's honest about the text, but he's dishonest about the way that it is presented. And sometimes he presents things more negatively than they are. So
that's what he thinks he knows.
No, it's not what he thinks he knows. Sometimes he knows that that's not how people are taught it, but he knows if he says it a certain way, it's like, oh, what? That's what Jews teach? This is in the book? And then he goes, yeah, it's in the book. But some of the things, it's not taught like that.
Anyway. I just think he says the unpopular things out loud, and people are like, don't do that.
But he says it's based in fact for sure. Like you can get a source.
Maybe it's because
he tells the family
they're
secrets.
Scared
okay,
that when he says that, yeah, it's like they're scared that if he says that, then people are gonna go against. Jews
but he wants people to agree with him, and he has like a radically different view than the rest of them. But he does say things that it's like, what the so what was the topic that we were talking about? There was a topic that we had that was like it's written something about what was it, guys? There was something about every Jew has a piece of God, okay? And then if you don't have this piece of God, something, right?
Yeah, I got that up from Tanya, though. That was right.
Yeah, I know. So he gets it, and it says it in the text, Heart. But when you get like an Orthodox Jewish person, they go, yeah, but continue reading because then you'll see that it talks about people who don't have that piece, blah, 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 blah. But like Asher will leave that out and just kind of leave you on the, oh my God, it says that Gentiles don't have a piece of God. So like he won't tell the full thing.
But we don't.
You get what I mean?
But we don't. Or else we wouldn't be Gentiles.
Yo.
Who's this?
Wait, what do you mean? But the thing is that aren't like the majority of Jews on this app against him because he's like saying the truth?
Yeah, he's like, that's what I said. He says things that are written in their books that are quite offensive to non-Jewish people, and then
You know
But
what
he
I
doesn't.
get
He
offended
doesn't
by?
teach the. He doesn't teach the. What do you call it? The nuance.
Who are we talking about?
One second, Heart. The thing that bugs me, by the way, I think
All
most
right,
people
just
won't care.
hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Free. What brings you up, Free?
I like the prompt.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Jackie,
Contribute
you
to the
were.
conversation.
I'm sorry.
I said I
Yeah.
want to contribute to the conversation, but obviously when my turn comes around, you guys continue.
Okay. No problem. I was just checking in. Okay. No problem. Jackie, you were talking. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. Heart. My only thing is I don't like when, let's just say I believe that I'm going to the moon, right? And I'm that's what I'm taught. This is whatever. Now let's say we tell everyone else, oh no, we're not going to the moon. And then you come up and you're like, no, we're going to the moon. This is what we're taught. We go to the moon. So that's what pisses me off is the lie. I don't care if you believe you're better than me, superior, or whatever. I'm just a Gentile, whatever. But when you lie about it and then you get called out, that's what irks my nerves. Other people I can't speak for.
That's why I appreciate Elijah. You know, when he came up, he actually kind of spoke what they truly believe. And you see people like Daniela quickly trying to cover it up, silence him. I think, I'm not saying what people like Elijah are like correct in what they believe, but I'm saying when they say what they truly
I
believe,
don't I
and
don't care what you think though. You literally
I'm,
blaspheme just to piss
oh
people
my
off for no
goodness.
reason. Like
What do I
honestly, the
do?
stuff that you do is
Yeah,
just
Kex,
as
I've not
low.
Oh,
seen
I'm
you.
not
You like just
Jewish
disrespect people constantly, like
Yeah, no, he
Christians
literally
and
does.
Jews. Like what?
because I'm not
Not
religious.
wait,
I'm going to
Christians and
question
You
things.
Muslims.
don't have to be religious to
Yeah,
be
but
a
so
decent human
what?
being.
I mean,
I
I'm going to
say, by the way,
question these.
I say I hate rabbinic Judaism, but I don't go around saying F you're this, F you're that, something in Mary's kuss, whatever. Like I don't do stuff like you. You're just nasty.
Because those type of
Yeah,
questions
exactly. It's
need to
like
be
just
asked when
disgusting
asking
for
the
no
No, they don't.
legitimacy.
reason.
If you don't believe in it, leave it out. I get
I
it.
Why do I?
You
wait,
don't believe she
Kexar,
was a
were you
virgin,
the
move
person who
on.
was? Were you the person who asked me about the Immaculate Conception, and we talked about like how God's seed, meaning like his sperm was, well,
Yeah,
not his
that's
sperm.
exactly what the
So you
conversation
were
was
like,
about.
you're like,
Because
oh my God, Bianca thinks it's like a seed, like a little lemon seed that just grew or something.
no, yeah, that sounds crazy
There
to
was
me.
no
Because again,
sperm involved. I don't know what you're talking about.
The
I
Immaculate,
didn't
the seed. I don't. Well, you have to have
It's not
some
a
level.
sperm. No, it's not a sperm. It literally. Okay, see,
In Hebrew, it's the
the,
same word, by the way. So zera in seed is the same word, and
but it
it's
could be used for
sperm,
women too. A woman can have a seed as well.
but it's called the zera.
Go look it up. I couldn't tell you.
No, so
I'm
it's
not
not the
gonna
Bianca,
lie
same
to you.
thing.
Don't say no. Go just look it up when it talks about a woman. Because
I've
I'm
never heard
telling
of a
you,
woman
I'm being
having a
honest.
zera.
No,
You're using English, is what I'm saying.
no. I'm talking about the same word, even in Hebrew. I don't know the exact word, so I can't say 100%. I'll send it to you when I find it. But I'm just saying, it's not. There's no sperm involved.
but why? Why is it that
Because God
science?
can do whatever he wants. Okay, you don't believe in it, that's fine, but you don't have to say Mary is slept with a Roman or shit like that.
No, I said with Joseph, Jesus is what?
That's still just as bad. If I saw you in real life, I'm not gonna lie, I can contain myself pretty well, but I would throat punch you. Like
Why?
certain
Because I
things.
question important
No, because you're
things that.
disrespectful. You can say I don't
How
believe she
is?
was a virgin. I know you don't believe that. Move on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's
that's
like
not the
the thing
thing,
is your
though.
KXR, your intentions are evil. Like it's not
What are
like
my
you're there for a
intentions?
genuine
You want to
discussion. You're just there
aggravate
to like
people. You want to piss people
disrespect
off.
the Christian religion and
If
their
those
like
questions
sacred.
offend, I'm
No,
sorry, but
you
still,
choose to do it offensively. You know what you're doing. Don't play stupid.
But
You're
they
not a
have a
little
right to
fucking
be
kid.
offended. They
No,
have
what are
a
he
you
knows
right
what
to
talking
he's
be
about?
doing. He
offended. Why
spams it
shouldn't
in
they
the
be
chat.
offended?
He spams it in the chat and
Exactly.
he
I've seen him. I don't
continues.
like him.
I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have to like me. I'm still gonna ask those
No,
type
you're
of
just a little
questions.
shit, bro.
I mean, that's you. Like, I
You're
have
No,
just
cordial
that's
boring,
literally you.
conversations
KXR,
That
about
literally
religion
is
honestly.
with
You're
you.
just
people.
really boring.
All right, EXO. I mean,
And
that's
by
that's
the
what
way,
you think.
Persians wouldn't be happy to be told that you guys run the world. You think you would until your people are being hunted down and told that they're responsible for X, Y, and Z when they had nothing to do with it.
That doesn't make sense. My people
It
are prideful. We did rule the world at one point with the Persian Empire, right? And
okay. So
we
you
never.
think Persians would be happy in Germany walking down the street getting beat up because they quote unquote run the world and that people are gonna blame them for all the pedophiles in Hollywood? You think
But
people would
there's
be
a
okay with
difference.
Just a
that?
pause. It doesn't. It says I was
Wait,
wrong. There's
Jackie,
no
there's a lot
seed
of
of. It says the Holy Spirit will
Christian
overcome you.
Persians.
But either
So
way, KXR, when people
I
are
mean,
beating you up for like things that aren't realistic, yeah, they might have a strong pull in media. They might have influence in this and that. But when like a random Jew is getting attacked because someone wants to blame Epstein files on them, I'm sorry, that's not okay. You
Well,
think
no,
it's
I'm
prideful,
talking
but it's
about
not.
people getting attacked at all. I'm not saying that's
That's
right
the
in any sort of
result
way.
of those statements. You're saying we'd be prideful, we'd be happy if people said we run the world. No, you wouldn't, because when your people are attacked for innocent people who don't have any influence, then you're gonna be like, oh fuck.
well, are
Well,
you
that
talking
happens
about the nun?
everywhere.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, I don't think what happened to the nun is good at all. Like I always tell Dave this too. What my problem is with the Christians that pretend like, okay, we want to have these deep religious debates about, the difference between Judaism and Christianity. But me as an agnostic hearing these things, I'm going to question the important parts that make what
This
If you
isn't a
guys
Christianity
want to hear
panel.
Christianity.
Huda flipping out.
Okay, let me hear it.
By the way,
Question, you dirty fucking bitch. Did I
Oh my
attack
god.
you? Yes or no? Did I come for you? Did I make it personal? Did I dox you? Did I come for anyone that you
This is
cared?
me in your head. This is me in your head, Huda. This
You're
is me
so
controlling the
fucking evil.
situation,
You're literally
I
Huda.
don't like when
showing
Yes.
Daniela
everyone that
does
you
Don't
are
this
a
ever
shit
think
though.
you
devilish
can come for my
fucking
family.
soul. No
Don't
one came
ever
for your
say my
family.
Okay, good.
mother.
No, I don't
I
like when
turned it
Daniela
down.
does that. Daniela knows what she's doing, and I don't like that when she does that to people. Like,
Danielle,
it's yeah, because
Daniela's
Daniela
a
knows what she's
seasoned
doing.
veteran of how to fight on
Yeah.
this app.
She just plays a long game.
Exactly.
Daniela
They
knows
don't know.
Because she's
exactly what
They
she's
don't
doing.
But
know.
Huda, that's the problem.
The best
Okay.
thing to do is just to not engage. Unless you know how to do it a long time, you can't. You have to just go. I know I can do it, but
I don't know why
not
Huda
everybody can
acts
do
like
it.
a
Where were you guys
victim.
going with that previous conversation? I was enjoying
Okay, yeah,
listening to
continue,
that.
guys.
Friends are
Yeah,
friends.
sorry
Either
for interrupting the convo. Sorry, guys.
either way, KXR, if you want to have actual religious answers, you go to a religious panel. Go to God Logic. Go to Sam Shamoon. There's plenty of other panels to go to. When you come to Dave's and you start doing that shit, you're just an instigator and disingenuous.
But we talk about everything on Dave's panel.
No,
We
don't.
never
No,
just
no, no,
settle
no. We
on
don't
to.
talk about the Trinity. We don't break down theology. Stop lying. You've been here long enough to know the truth. You're playing coy and stop it. It's fucking annoying.
I
Grow
don't know.
up.
We always talk religious on these lives. And I think there's no issue in questioning if, it's scientifically possible for a woman to give birth as a virgin.
No one's talking about
It's,
scientific. If you don't believe in it, if you don't have faith, that's the difference. You don't believe, you don't have faith. So you can just discredit it. Don't believe in it, but you mock, you taunt, you harass, you continuously go after it to get a reaction out of people. And for you
I,
to sit there and say you don't, you're lying. You're
I don't get reactions
disingenuous.
out of anyone, though. That's the
I mean
difference.
Oh
that
my
that's like
goodness.
asking,
Wait,
is it
KXR,
scientifically
first of all, W
possible?
Christianity.
That's like
Secondly,
asking. God damn.
why do you only criticize Christians? Like, why don't you ever criticize Jews?
He won't do it. He'll
I
the
always do.
furthest. No. The furthest he goes is
I hate
El
these little like they're so
Moses.
scared to
No.
criticize
He says
Jews.
El Moses, but guess what? He's not gonna say El
I say El
Hashem.
Adam and Eve. I say
That's not
where
their
are Adam,
God, you idiot.
who's their God?
Yeah, because
Moses?
you're scared,
Exactly, because you don't
KXR.
know.
We all know
Exactly,
you're
because you only
shaking
care
your
about
boots.
Well,
taunting
Hashem is
Christians.
our God. That's for number one. So let's not
They
El
think it's a
Hashem.
different one.
They think it is, but we know what the truth is. There's only
Okay,
one
but he's
true
saying
God
El
of Israel.
Jesus, and he thinks saying El Moses is equivalent to saying El Jesus. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Well, here's the thing. I do
Yeah, but Jackie,
debate
because they
Jews
know
too.
Christians are so like forgiving and like clean-hearted.
Yeah, at the end of the
That's why
day,
they
like
go
I'm
after
gonna forgive this
Christians,
guy and
but
move
they're
on the
too
next
scared to
day.
go after Muslims and Jews. So
I
that
do.
just
What are you
pisses
talking
me off
about?
because
I've gone after Muslims over Muhammad and the pedophilia and all that, and I've also gone after Jews over
Wait, you know
Adam
what's
and
funny?
Eve, over Abraham.
You're just proving that you're just a rage baiter. You're not a genuine person. Right now, you just did it, and it's funny how you didn't see you just sold yourself out.
It's called being an agnostic. I question
No,
all of
it's not.
them.
It's called being a
Just
dick.
so you know, I
I mean, are you
ended that live
genuinely
over there.
questioning though to try
Aw,
to
damn
reach
it.
understanding,
I think
or
it was a
are
good
you
call,
just?
Dave.
No, free world. He's not trying to
I
get
mean
an
that's so
understanding. If he
funny
Wait,
wants,
that
Jackie, I do want understanding.
then go
KXR,
to
that's so funny
religious
that you're the
Listen.
most
panels.
comfortable going after Christianity when it's the most
So I
powerful
get
religion
your
in the
emotions are
world.
high, but let me just say one
No,
thing.
no, no. If you want
When I
answers,
question it,
go to religious panels. There's plenty of panels. By the way, the prompt says, I'm Catholic. Ask me anything. Jesus is God. Ask me anything.
Thank you,
You should
Maddie,
go to
baby.
those panels.
I don't find those panels that often, but listen.
You're a liar.
Oh my, what? I'm
Don't worry,
telling you,
I'll
I
send them
don't.
to you. I'll send them. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
follow
God.
you, and I'm gonna send you every single motherfucking one, all denominations.
Okay, but my thing is, when I ask these questions and, I get an answer like, oh, it was a miracle. Oh, it
But
was
he can
God's
do what he
doing.
wants, though. Wait. But he can do whatever he wants. He can do even whatever. He's like a.
He's being
he can do-
disingenuous right now. I don't
I
like
mean,
that he's lying.
and that's part of having faith, no matter which religion you choose, whether it be Islam or Judaism or Christianity. All of them require a leap of faith. That's why they're all called a faith. Which faith you have? They all require a leap of faith. Just like the Big Bang Theory and scientific theory requires one leap of faith, which is at the Big Bang. No one knows what caused it, right? So that's the one leap of faith. You need one miracle. The Big Bang was caused by nobody knows what. And then after that, we can explain everything that happened after that.
And
But
it's still a
you
theory.
need to be
That's the
afforded
crazy
one,
part.
right? Of course, but you need to be afforded
Be proven.
one miracle, right? You need to have some faith. So literally every religion is the same. Like they literally require some faith. Like it's which one, that spoke to you the most and made the most sense and understanding.
By the way,
and that
free
you're
world.
choosing to put your faith in that one.
Free world. What do you think about the prompt? Do you think that Jewish supremacy is real?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think post World War II, the world order has just been completely on its head. I think that I think there's a white genocide happening worldwide. I think that every majority white Christian country is having
What do you mean? What do you mean a white genocide?
a white genocide. Basically, what I mean by that is
The Great Replacement Theory.
Huh?
The Great Replacement Theory. It's been proven to be true as
Right.
time
Great
goes on.
Replacement.
But people aren't killing you guys though.
Well, okay. So basically, what I'm saying is this:
Is that
is that
about mixed racing?
Well, just everything. Listen. So the world population. What? Whoa. Okay, so white people make up about 7% of the global world population, right? You got 2 billion Indians, you got a billion Chinese people, you got however many billion in Africa, but white, like European white people make up about 7% of the global population.
Yeah, you guys
you
are
ever-
still
do-
running
do-
the world. What's
But
the
okay,
issue?
but listen. Hold on though, because do you notice, or does anybody notice that it's only these majority white countries like Canada, United States, Australia, the UK, Italy, Germany that are having diversity essentially forced on them? Not saying it's a good thing or bad thing. There's nothing wrong implicitly with diversity, but
What about
it's hard to
European countries?
argue. It's hard to argue that these white majority countries are having diversity forced on them, whether they like it or not,
But
right?
who are they
Because
having? But the thing is, no one's forcing. For example, I love Poland for the fact that Poland is very strict on their immigration or policies. So I think and by the way, I respect people that want to keep their culture. I respect people that want to mix. I get your point, but I think you can't argue that point in America, for one. You can't, because
why
America's
not?
mixed. Because America didn't actually belong to the white man, and it belonged to, I hate to say it, but like a whole bunch of beaners that were all over the North and South of Americas. Now,
Where are
It's
you
like
getting that
literally
from?
built off of immigration, unironically.
also there was mixed group of like quote unquote. By the way, you guys want to consider yourselves white, but even white people didn't consider other white people white. Like the Irish weren't.
No, I just saw a
considered
video
people.
about how people became white. Do you know how it happened?
Yakub.
No, how people became white was because I guess all indigenous people, all ancient peoples of the world were really dark. Like they all had dark skin.
I don't believe that.
Okay, well, can I just say what they said? So what happened was they started having problems in childbirth because they didn't have enough vitamin D. And so as a way to survive, their bodies evolved to become lighter because it produced less melanin, allowing for their bodies to absorb more vitamin D from the sun. And then they had like genetic mutations. So that's how people's skin became lighter. The short
I
story.
heard before Homo sapiens ventured off into, a lot of Europe and Asia, the Neanderthals were the people there before, you know what I mean? And I've done research on this about other humanoid species before our times. And like for example, the Denisovians that were, in Indonesia, they've been recorded to have a lot of the same features that you'd see Asians have, for example. So I think that has another thing to play with these genetic mutations and stuff. So
If you want to
just
stay white and have your culture, find out where you're indigenous to. Go back to Germany, France, Scotland, Ireland, and root
But
for
okay,
your
but
people
listen,
to
listen.
stay.
This is my thing with that, right? And it's like it's only like weaponized against white people. And this isn't to say I'm not like a white supremacist, and I'm not to say that white
I
people
don't
are
think
better
you
than anyone
are.
else. No, but
But even
listen,
if
at
you
least
are, there's nothing wrong with
no,
that. There's
okay,
nothing
but
wrong
no,
with you thinking
No,
like you're the
I think there's
best.
something wrong
no,
with
but
that.
listen, because let me at least explain myself.
There's
Because again,
something wrong with that.
I'm not a supremacist, right? But even the way you just say that, like, okay, white people, like, there's a big push against white people to that they can't identify themselves as white people as a whole. It's like if you want to be proud of Italian heritage or Irish heritage
But you're not
or
all the
German
same,
heritage,
though.
okay, but
That's like saying
listen,
all Middle Easterners are the same. That's
okay,
not the
but
truth.
in America, is there not a black culture? Is there not black pride? Is there
The
not?
shitty part is that white in America canvasses a whole group of people, Middle Easterns, even some North Africans are considered white, which you'd be surprised because Sudan is considered white in America. Like if they had to register on a census or something, they would be considered white.
All right.
So
Well, but first,
America's
let's rewind a little. Rewind a little back to my previous point, like how black people don't have to identify as, like, if you want to be proud to be Nigerian, then be proud to be Nigerian. If you want to be proud to be Ethiopian, be proud to be that. They're allowed to just be proud to be black because the collective experience, the
I
collective
tell them
experience of black people, it's fine to be proud of the
You're
things they
talking
persevered.
about you're talking about the ones that came from slavery. So African Americans, they don't see themselves as Africans, but I tell them, like as an African American, I literally have told one on this panel, take a DNA test, find out what country in Africa you come from and embrace that culture. I don't tell you're talking to the wrong crowd maybe.
Well, okay, so this is a difference of opinion, but I don't see anything wrong with black people being proud to be collectively black and looking at any and all
But
fellow
you're
black
talking
people.
about Black Americans. You're not. If a Nigerian comes here,
Right, but I'm
guess
also
what?
talking
They're
about
not
white
gonna embrace.
Americans.
Yeah, once again, if an Irish person or an Italian person from Italy comes here, they're not going to embrace white culture. Just as an African or what is it? Let's say a Sudanese comes to America, they're not going to embrace African American culture, the black culture here. They're not going to embrace that. They actually dislike. I'm not going to lie. A lot of Africans dislike Black Americans because they are seen as whatever in their eyes. But I think you're conflating the thing. If you want to be proud of your white heritage, you need to find out what country that comes from, go back and embrace
But
it.
listen, I totally disagree with that, though. That's the point.
Wait, what
I
do
mean,
you mean?
I
Wait, 1 second, free world. I just want to jump in here. What do you mean? White Americans have a culture that has been built up and established
right. I
for
agree.
over hundreds of years. Like they
I totally.
were the Pilgrims. They
I
were.
am in
I know.
agreement
I'm not
with
talking to
you.
you. I'm talking to Jackie. I'm saying like they established this country. They have a history of with the American Revolution. We're a few
If you
centuries
look at a
in.
consensus, okay, if I have to go, by the way, Assyrians are categorized as white legally by the
Okay,
government.
but we're not talking about Middle Eastern. We're talking about
No, no,
actual
no,
white
no.
American.
I'm white. If I have to go, like,
Yeah, but come on, you know damn well you're not white just because the
no, 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 I'm
government.
not.
Syrians
I
aren't
know.
Middle Eastern. They're their
No,
own
can you guys
ethnicity. They
stop?
Just
literally
like the
invented the
FBI includes
library.
Can you
Hispanics.
They
guys?
invented the
Okay, so
wheel
when we expand
before
on our
Islamic and
categories,
Arab colonization.
okay, hold on. If we expand on our
Sorry.
categories, that's different. But in America, there was a court case where the ruling was that Assyrians can classify as whites. Same thing with Arabs and other people. But that's what I'm saying. There's the white American culture. You have to specify white culture versus American culture because I'm categorized as white in America.
But we know what we're talking about. I think we're going into we're talking about white Americans,
Jackie, are you
Jackie, blonde hair,
Assyrian?
blue eyes.
Yeah.
We're talking about people who came from like the colonies and built this
But there,
country,
that's
and the
Britain. That's
miners and the
one
people who went
country.
on the freaking
That's
Oregon
one.
Trail.
But
So
you're
that's what we're
talking about a
talking
Wait,
about.
specific country.
sorry,
America.
Jackie, are you
America's
Syrian?
Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a Syrian. I'm a Syrian. But by the way,
I think
Bianca, those
No
came.
way, W.
Thank you. But Bianca, those come
That's
from
literally
one
like the
country.
invention of civilization.
W. But no, Bianca, they came from one
Yeah.
country. The settlers from like on the Mayflower. Where
Guys,
did they
just
come
talk
from?
one at a time, please. I'm
okay,
begging
no,
you.
but
Go.
Jackie,
Sorry.
No,
but
no. Answer my question.
ultimately,
Where did they come from?
we're talking. It doesn't
England
matter. They
It
established
primarily.
does
that they're so
matter.
far. No, it's not. They're so far disconnected from that. There've been so many accomplishments here in the United States for these people to enjoy that. Like the history and the heritage that they've imparted on this land. We have the French in the South. We have obviously the English in
Proving my
the
point.
Northeast.
You're
Yeah,
proving my
but
point.
what
They're
I'm
different.
saying is no,
The
but it's
French
not
would
though.
actually be Canada, is where they landed.
Right, they're Acadian. But what I'm saying is, after hundreds of years here, that doesn't matter. What matters is what they did in the United States. Like, I don't know why they would, why freaking people from,
So what's their culture?
Massachusetts, from freaking, oh my God, I almost said
So
Pearl
what's
Harbor,
their
the
culture?
Mayflower.
Drinking hot dog water and living in trailer parks? Like that's what I think of white people.
Their culture is the Constitution
See,
of the
but
United
again,
States.
and
It's
that
wait,
listen
free
to how
world.
racist that was.
Wait, I'm not
but she
finished.
just said white
Free world,
people's
I'm
culture is
racist.
drinking
I've
hot
admitted
dog
this.
water.
No, free
Wait,
world.
free world.
Stop.
You're once again wrong person.
Oh
I've
my
admitted I'm
God.
racist on the panel. Welcome.
Okay, I think that the only time that it could apply the way that you're saying are people who maybe came during the times of like Ellis Island and like the 1800s. Then okay, yeah, then you can still look back on your heritage from the lands that you came from. But
But he's
prior
doing
to
the same
that,
thing to black people.
people who were there, I think also African Americans can celebrate a culture that they've established here. Are you kidding me? Like I don't see that. Oh, if you do a DNA test, that's what you need to rely upon. I think that that's silly. Black people have been a huge part of building America, and they should be proud of that. The same way white Americans who have been a part of building
20%.
this country.
They contributed 20%.
What?
They did. They didn't even.
What are you talking
I
about? What are you talking about?
break it to you. Black people were the minority in America. A lot
It
of
doesn't
work.
matter what percent. They contributed something.
You said.
I mean, listen, and I
They
don't
have their
dis-
entire language.
said
Do you
a
know why they have
lot.
wait? Do you know why a lot of black people have more like unique sounding names in America? Where that comes from,
I don't
or
care.
where their food comes from, or where any of it comes
Because
from?
they're poor. I know that lobster was.
No,
a
it
poor
wasn't
person's
because
food.
it wasn't because they're poor. No, the reason is because during the times of slavery, their children would be sold, and so what they would do is they would give their children extremely unique names or a combination of their parents' names, because that way they would be able to identify them and find them as adults in the event that they would become free. So
That's
like
definitely
that's a
giving
part
her-
of that gives you insight into Black American culture, the foods that they make. It's funny because there's every country in the Caribbean and South America has like this own version of rice and beans, arroz con habichuelas, arroz con gandules, whatever. They have the same concept in Southern America as well because of what they brought over from Africa. But when your culture becomes something else and it develops their language, everything, I think that that's something to be proud of. They
Hold
a
persevered.
on.
lot of their culture
Wait.
came from. I hate to break it to you, but even Ebonics comes from white people, poor white people. The way they talk, they learned from poor white
I don't
people.
believe that. I don't
Wait, but
believe
listen,
that.
I
hold
don't
on,
believe
hold
what
on,
you
hold
say
on, hold on.
either.
Because you just
Believe in
said
what?
All right, guys. First of all, tonight was the first morning ever that I had 4 different broadcasts going across 3 different apps. That's number 1. Number 2, going back to the very first live on TikTok, that needs to stop. Okay, Daniela and Dapper, I think, are the leaders of each side, and they need to stop their bullshit, both of them. Okay? I'm okay with dragging people for what they say on the app. Anything besides that, uncalled for, unnecessary. Okay, and then lastly, you guys could come back up, whoever was up here. Just don't over talk, please. Because that's how this account gets taken down. All right, Daniela, go ahead. How did that end with Mish? The crash outs, the flipping out, everybody. I'm pretty sure somebody may have threatened suicide at one point an hour ago.
Ooh.
It
Ooh.
doesn't matter.
Well, I don't
Okay,
want to
but
get anybody unalive, but if people are gonna sit and they're gonna
okay,
say what
this
they
shit
feel or
needs
think
to
about
stop.
me, no, that's not what I'm looking for, Dave. I will never push somebody to do something like that.
Okay, then
And if
I'm
somebody
begging you
really
to
did,
stop.
okay, not a problem.
Okay, figure it out with Dapper, please.
But listen, there's nothing to figure out with that. But if he leaves me alone, I leave him alone. I don't know who said they're going to do what they do. They're wanting to do. Well, apparently, that always happens when situations get escalated. Somebody pulls out that card of we're going to do something to ourselves. Okay, that's not something new on this
Well,
app.
I will say this is not somebody that has used that card before.
Okay. I'm not trying to get anybody to do that to themselves, obviously. But if I'm on a panel and I'm getting attacked by somebody, you already know me by now, Dave. I'll steamroll, I'll trigger somebody, I'll make them crash out. I've been like that from day one on this app, not looking to harm anybody. The same way I don't think other innocent people should get harmed in the process because of somebody that sits on TikTok. Family members should not be a thing. Children should not be a thing. That's it. You want to come and attack the person that is on the app and speaking? Attack that person. But if you're going to start bringing everybody and their family into it, people are going to get triggered, Dave. People are going to get upset. But I'll speak to Yakir. If somebody made that threat that that's what they're feeling, I'll speak to Yakir. It's not a problem, and I'll explain to him what's going on. That's it.
Okay, I agree with you, Pick Misha. And then I did have somebody is actually, yeah, I will say this part. Somebody is backing down and they will never sit with Dapper again, so they expect their name never to be brought up again. So just make sure that if you see somebody not sitting with Dapper, they're giving in, you won, do not mention them anymore. All right, so that's that.
No problem.
All right, Bianca, your thoughts?
Wait a minute, I have a cranky baby.
Okay, no problem. I started my live on the other account hours ago, and the question I asked was, one, what happened throughout the app yesterday? I never really got an answer. Two, obviously things escalated between Dapper and Daniela and whoever is on each side. Wait, what? Dave is upset. I said white people drink hot water. I don't even get that. What the fuck are you talking
Hot dog
about?
water. She was talking shit about white people. She said
What
they
do
don't
I
have
care?
culture.
Then talk about white people. I don't give a fuck. You know who doesn't bitch and moan or play victim? White Christians, white Catholics that voted for Donald J. Trump. This is the golden age. Do you guys not see this? Everybody else bitching and moaning. Huda lost and left? No, I don't think Huda lost and left. I don't know who won or lost that. But this
Wait,
is
is
the
Buddha the
golden
British
age.
one who always comes up? That's always like, who's talking about my girlfriend? Is that one?
Huda was fighting with Daniela on the first live. Huda is here. No, that. Wait, Yakir is using Huda's photo? Come on,
Oh,
Yakir.
okay.
My phone.
Okay.
It's a troll.
Dapper is using human shields. Dapper doesn't give a fuck about anybody. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you. Huda lost. I don't know about that.
Imagine an account that's called W Sharmuta with a picture of mine is telling Yakir to grow up. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, guys. Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
Account that is called W Sharmuta with a picture of mine is tagging Yakir grow up.
That's actually pretty funny. Um, are you sick of this, Daniela? Yes or no?
Of course I'm sick of this. I just like now because listen, because you have this topic and I have been speaking up about it and my thoughts are not the same as theirs, I'm getting attacked. Like every time I'll do something that they just don't like and it doesn't
But
align
this
with
has
what their
nothing
agenda
to
is.
do with my topic. This
No,
fight
no,
between
yeah,
you and
they're going
Dapper.
around. No, they're now it stopped for a little bit. Yeah. Now they're going for this. Now I'm selling out Jews. put something up on my story yesterday. Something yesterday on my story. If you want to give me big screen, and I'll show you. And I put it on also as a post because this is truly
Oh
what I
yeah, I
believe.
think I
After
saw it where you're kind of like saying like, you know, that people need to hold themselves accountable and stuff. I really
no.
respected
I
that.
put two things. I put one
Yeah.
yesterday. An IDF soldier got sniped out of a church. Hezbollah was in the church, and he got unalived because a Hezbollah sniper was in that church and unalived that IDF. Obviously, that church is now becoming like a military base. So probably the IDF is going to take it down. I don't know. I put that up, and I put this out because everybody is coming from the commandments of the Torah. You shall not oppress a stranger, for you know the soul of a stranger, because you were strangers in the land of Egypt. It commands us to treat people in a certain level of humanity because we were once strangers in a land that is not ours. So when I come and I say something like this, oh, she doesn't understand Torah. Oh, she's not a religious Jew. Oh, she doesn't represent us. Why? Because my belief is to respect all humans. We're commanded humanity. We shouldn't lose our humanity because somebody else is coming and saying something about us. We shouldn't treat everybody as a monolith. We shouldn't attack a whole religion because you have a few in that religion. And that goes to the other side that does the same to Jews. Now people are pissed because I post stuff like that. She's selling out the Jews. So David, doesn't matter if I have to align with them and their thought process. And if I don't, I'm going to get bashed for it. So bash me. I don't care. I'm not going to change my values or what I believe in. Factually, I live in Israel and I live in a Jewish secular state where everybody lives here together. For 3.5 years, we've been saying to everybody how this country accepts everybody and loves everybody. And now we're kicking people out. It makes no sense to me. It's either we're accepting and loving, or now we want everybody to get the fuck out. That's it.
Okay. But is that not a
Well,
pattern that? Go ahead, whoever. Go ahead. Well, I don't know who went to
no,
go
I
talk,
was just
Bianca
gonna
or
say
Hart.
this is what makes me respect Daniela so much because she's very unapologetic. She is who she is, and she'll say the truth. That's actually why I like her. And I respect you, Daniela, for this. You're not trying to sit here and appease people. And that's all. That's why I always advocate for you because we need more voices like you. And unironically, this is what will get more support for your cause than people just being apologists, disregarding like facts and stuff. Like when bad things happen, you step up and you say, "Hey, this is wrong." Like that's what people want to see. And it's unironically, it's always like the Israelis that do this, not like the ones in diaspora. The ones in diaspora always excuse it, which we get frustrated by because
The
we're
ones,
like,
listen, we're
yeah.
all brothers and sisters, Heart, at the end of the day. Jews in the diaspora, Jews in Israel, we're all brothers and sisters. They're going through something that I don't go on a daily basis. They go through heavy anti Semitism. The Jews get attacked on the street for being Jews. Here we go through terrorist attacks for being Jews or and living in a Jewish land. The feeling and the emotions that we have is different. The only place where I can get true anti Semitism is if I hop on social media. Like
W.
nobody's going.
Sharmuta said that Hart's knees are red.
Yeah, whatever. But you see
I
what I'm
think Hart
saying?
is
I don't
afraid of you. To
care.
be honest,
I don't
I'll
care.
be
Yeah, my
honest.
knees are red. I show respect where respect is due. I don't care.
Oh hell yeah.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, if something comes out of Israel and it's wrong, it's okay to talk about it. It's not that deep. I think people would also view us as honest people at the end of the day. There's nothing to really hide in Israel. Everything is out there on media. Everybody could read it. Everybody could talk about it. When it becomes to generalize us or group us up and blame all of us, yeah, it becomes problematic. And I fight against that too. I call out the people on the other side that do the same thing that now my side is doing. But we're all Jews at the end of the day. I don't look at them as Jews in the diaspora or Jews in Israel. What I do think we
Yeah, but
have
there
a
is a
different
difference.
mentality. We have a different mentality, a different thought process of
Yes.
things. That's the
Sure.
difference. Yeah. And that's where the gap is. And I think this is where it's putting a gap between us. Because you'll have many Israelis come up and say, we don't have what are you guys even talking about? And then when we come and talk about anti Semitism, they can come up and say, what are you even talking about? And I think it's because they're going through what they're going through. We're going through what we're going through. And instead of us in the inside talking to each other and explaining to each other what we're going through, it becomes two sides, the Israelis now and the Jews in the diaspora. And by the way, I've seen many Israelis agree with them. I'm not going to lie. I've seen a
Okay,
lot
can
of
I?
Israelis that agree with them.
I'm sorry. I've asked this question. This is going to be the third time this morning. The question was: it seemed like not yesterday, but 2 days ago, there was nothing but circle jerks, full of American Jews consoling one another and justifying why they say crazy shit. Did the
I
circle
don't know.
jerks continue yesterday? Yes or no?
I went to sleep at 9:30, Dave. I didn't feel good. I closed the app. I said I don't want to listen to it. I know that one live was held where people said get your favorite goy here or a goy is something like that. I don't know. I didn't even listen. I went in. I listened for 2 seconds. I left, and I went to sleep. I don't know what
Whose
happened when I
live
was
was that?
sleeping. The same one,
What's her name? Bobby girl.
Bobby. Yeah. Now I just think people are just trying to trigger each other and like shove into each other's faces things. Apparently, there's
All
a
right.
whole goy movement now. I don't know.
Okay.
Daniela, can I ask
Okay.
you though? Sorry,
Heart,
host.
quick kiss.
Can
It
I
seems like
ask?
you're kissing her ass, guest. I prefer people that
Genuinely,
want to,
I love Daniela.
but Heart, I prefer
I
people that
honestly
like to
can't
drag
fight
her.
her.
But go ahead,
Well,
kiss her
I'm
ass.
never gonna drag Daniela. I like
Oh,
her.
okay. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. What's
So
your
yeah.
question? Go ahead.
So
Go.
what was I gonna say? But what do you think about those people that are posting like deliberately like inflammatory lives that kind of feed off of that Jewish supremacy?
I think it's going to create more hate. I think right now when Jews come here and they see Jewish supremacy, is it real? They believe it's creating hate. And when you go to the other lives where they're writing a goy or this and that, that's also creating hate. Nobody's really opening a healthy dialogue. Everybody's just trying to trigger each
Yeah.
other, hurt each other. And it's never going to end if a healthy dialogue. For me personally, I believe in everybody getting on the same panel. If everybody needs to take everything out, take it out and then have a productive conversation about it. And I think there will be more understanding on the Christian view and on the Jewish view and just
Okay.
end it.
All right. So, are we done with the ass kissing, Heart? Yes or no, baby? Heart?
Trying to make
So,
her hate
Never.
me, Dave.
Never.
I'm not. No, no. She's a strong, independent woman. My opinion, which I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying it doesn't really matter. Bianca,
No,
you
I like her because
I
you
just
know
think
what?
wait.
Like, let me explain this to you,
Oh
Dave.
my God,
Because
Heart.
like she's okay. I'm gonna keep blazing her. I don't care. So you don't understand what women in the Middle East go through, right? So when I see women like Daniela, it makes me happy because they're standing up for women. So it's not like, oh, she's Israeli or whatever. I like the fact that she's like, I don't care. I'm gonna speak up for the truth. You know, she's proud of her ethnicity or whatever, and I respect that. You know,
Okay.
she's
What?
not being
I'm
like,
so sorry.
yeah.
In the Catholic Church, we have saints. What's a saint in your religion, Daniela? So we could start because I don't want to call you Saint
No, no,
Daniela.
no, 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 don't do it. No,
No.
no,
Sadiq.
What?
no, that's no,
Sadiq.
don't do that. No, don't.
Sadiq
That's
Sadiq's
Daniela.
disrespectful.
Thank you,
righteous.
Sadiq.
First of all, it's not Sadiq, it's Sadiqa, and don't do it.
Yeah, she
Thank
be
you.
Sadiqa.
My apologies. Sadiqa
Wow,
Daniela.
Stop. It's
Dave.
disrespectful. Stop.
Why? Wait.
These are
Why is it
very
disrespectful?
because a tzaddik is somebody that kept the Torah, the commandments to the fullest. Never, never
Oh,
has
I'm so
sinned. Only
sorry. Heart
spread
acts like
good.
you do.
Dave, don't call me that.
Okay.
That's her personal journey. That's not for us to criticize. And by the way, I hold the same respect to the Assyrian women, Coptic women, any woman who has like stood against Muslim or Arab imperialism in the Middle East. So
All
that's
right.
all I'm gonna say.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Heart. I appreciate you, baby. Okay. Bianca, go ahead. I hope you want to answer my question, but if not, you could
Can you re-ask? Because I was gonna say I was
just
waiting
the
to think of.
circle jerks.
Oh, I don't know. I went to sleep right after I said, and I'm not gonna like listen to their bullshit because it's so irrelevant. Anyways, I did see though. One second, I did see a live saying to goy or not to goy. So I was just wondering, like, how would it be received if like somebody held a live to Jew or not to Jew? Like, would that be received the same way? I don't know. What do you think?
To goy or not to goy? Why
Yeah.
would they? Why would they even have that up?
No, because they can, I guess.
No,
But
of
I'm
course they
just curious
can.
if.
But like,
No, I know, but I'm
what
saying
kind
like,
of
yeah.
reaction are you trying to get? Like, I don't even think you're going to get much of a reaction with that photo. Or am I wrong? Were they getting reaction?
I'm sure it was a circle jerk. I'm sure it was all the people like who wanted to feel affirmed and feel bad and cry about like the Inquisition and shit. But like I don't know. It's also trying to like rage bait and double down on the fact that they feel like we're inferior to them. I guess, right? I don't know.
Crazy. So to me, I think the war between Daniela and Dapper escalated over the last 24 hours, no doubt about it, especially all the nonsense that is being said on other apps. That escalated. I feel that the Jewish supremacy, that was not as bad yesterday. That just my opinion from what I'm seeing. So that's a good thing. CT, you're not connecting.
Who's
Okay, go ahead.
Dapper?
Wait, what?
Who's Dapper?
I'll
Sorry,
be
you
honest.
guys-
Dapper is nobody knows who Dapper is. Daniela and her friends have been hunting that man for years
Real
now.
war is when I get to a lot.
Eric Wedding.
Inshallah, step foot into a
Let's
lot
take
so I
him
can
away.
finally drop kick you.
Oh, Jesus. Jewish. No,
CT, let's get it started. Where are you from,
I thought my
CT?
shit was on pause. My bad. You guys can keep talking until you guys want to prompt me. My bad.
Hey, what are you up to this morning, bro? Where are you from? CT? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
You sound great, bro. Where are you from?
We're from Iowa, but we do like build grain bins, so like we're
Who's
together.
Who's we?
It's me and my pops right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And why did you want to come up?
Because he got mad. I came up.
No, I didn't.
He likes Jews. I don't think Jews have done anything in this world besides take money. But I'm gonna give the phone to him because this is the one that he wants because he loves Jews.
I love Jews. That's not true. I love everybody, but this is what things people get wrong about Germans. Like this always made me sad when I was going to school. I always thought that my people, that I came over here, I'm 100% German, and I got the impression
75. You stupid
that all my family
guys,
were
I'm
bad. So and
sorry, we build grain bins, and today was our last.
happening right now?
I don't think Jews are bad. No,
You guys drink moonshine or something?
no, I'm not. No, I
Came back
no.
from the Country Bear Saloon. Like, what's going on?
No, it's okay. I'm just saying. No, it's okay. It's okay. We just got off work and we're tired. We've been working for 48
You guys
hours.
are cute, but like I'm
Thank
just waiting for the
you.
banjos.
Banjos? Yeah.
That's
Where you
racist,
from?
Bianca.
I just think that Jews
Dave, all I
No,
hear
it's
is
cute.
It's all right. No, I
Germans,
just know that growing.
get to the fucking point.
Okay,
this ain't that SAT.
okay.
Say your
Hey.
point. That's how it goes on TikTok. You can't fucking.
We
Yes,
should have a podcast that lasts.
Drink hot dog water.
Oh hell yeah! Hot dog what? Yeah.
I love it.
Them little
You're a cool
sausages
dude. You're a
things.
cool dude.
Let me put you on.
Them little
So they can
sausages.
see. Let me put your video.
Yeah,
on so they can
little
see.
sausages thing. Yeah, like Shaq.
I like it. Where are you guys at? Are you
I'm
at a
about
workshop or
to
something?
put him on
Yeah,
video.
do that because
If anybody will let us. Here.
No, don't put yourself on video. Don't do it. It's not a safe space.
Why?
God bless
Yeah, you better
America.
do
This
that,
is
man.
America. I
No,
love it.
no,
I want
no,
to go
They're
back.
gonna do it. Hey,
Don't say no.
man, hot dog and water, man, them little things, man, you put them on crackers, but I think,
Oh yeah.
man,
I ain't got
them
no
little,
problem.
them little fishes, them little
Oh yeah.
fucking raw fishes are
Oh, we
better
don't,
though.
sir. We don't say cracker around here. Some people take offense to
Yeah.
it.
No, I really am meaning
No,
a
you was
cracker
really
though, like the
cracker,
oyster.
like oyster, yeah.
No, I
I
didn't.
will agree with
Love oyster crackers.
Josh.
You can say
What did-
beaners. You can say like
Hey,
other
no,
things.
don't say beaners. My uncle
Hey,
was a
fuck a
beaner.
beaner, man. Fuck cracker.
I'm
Or
half Mexican.
crackers.
I'm half Mexican.
Y'all are fucking yelling.
He
Hey,
said fuck
hey.
a beaner. He literally did.
And his son
Hey,
is
don't
half
kick us off.
Mexican.
Don't kick us off.
Even, no.
Hey,
No,
we're,
'cause they
we're
think
from
that the same as a
Iowa.
racist.
No,
It's
no.
okay. I'm married to a
Our whole
beaner.
family is different.
Really? Man.
Yeah.
Ever push him on?
That's all right. Hey, we're at.
Literally laying on top of
Hey,
me, bro.
for real. Like, I didn't mean to, like, man. I see the Jewish thing here. Where we're all, like,
No, I
made
don't
from
believe
somewhere
in
that's
Jews. I don't
stupid.
believe
Like,
in Jews. Like, Jews
man,
take everything from us.
I think
mean, the
really.
Jews, they
What?
control the
I mean, I don't
media.
know,
They control
CT,
the
like, I'm
media.
losing,
They
like, brain
control the
cells
banks.
listening
Them
to
Jews,
you.
they don't know what to do anymore.
But you guys
They've
don't even
lost
know.
their ways.
No. A German family owns banks. You guys know that. They're called the
Nah, it's the
Rothsteins.
Jews. What are you talking about? You ever heard of the
No.
Rothschilds?
Yeah, they're not Jews, hon. They're German.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
You're such a fucking idiot,
They're
Dad.
I mean, I
German
don't know. Listening to
Jews.
CT, it makes me want to
The
become a
son
Jewish
in the background is
It's
supremacist.
a
killing me.
Yeah, but
conspiracy
the
theory. They were all
Rothschilds are
Jews.
German.
Rothschild.
That's what I'm agreeing with them. But they say they're Jews, but they're not. They're German.
They're German Jews.
No, but there's a difference between a German Jew and just a Jew. You know,
You
it can
can
be like,
tell. You can
Well,
always
what's
tell
the
a Jew by
difference?
their
okay,
nose.
now
That's how I
explain it.
tell
It's
them
kind of like,
apart.
Jackie, you're gonna
ask
get
Lou,
clipped.
that's a prettier voice than
What is
me.
the difference between a German Jew to a Jew? Please explain,
okay,
educate
A Jew
us.
is a fucking Jew.
no, okay, a Jew. My best friend is a Jew. You know,
Yeah,
he never
yeah.
met his dad a day in his life. You
But
know,
he's still a Jew.
but it's through his blood. You know,
Wait, no. His dad can't be a
No.
Jew then because his dad has to be black. He left for cigarettes and never came back.
Oh yeah, he's black. He's black. Oh, I ain't kidding you, man. You put a picture of him and Fat Joe together, and he's Fat Joe, but he's Skinny Joe.
Oh, they look exactly
Oh,
like.
exactly. Like I wish I had a picture right now. I sent it to you.
I feel
Man,
like
I
it's
ain't
the living
kidding,
room.
man. I can't even call my brother Fat Joe anymore. I'm like, what's up, you little Jew mother, man?
He says
You
that
want
as
to
a
know?
joke.
You
I
want to
don't
know
take
what's
it.
crazy? My husband's a spick, but he looks chink as hell.
Say my husband.
Man, that's crazy because, man, I'm fucking 100% German. And every girl always says, you look Russian. Because I got blonde hair.
Well, I don't know if it's about them, but
We're all having, man,
no,
this
no,
is
I'm
a good
saying,
panel
can I
here.
just say something and I'll shut up?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Russian Jew?
America. And America's going to be in the spotlight next month with the World Cup coming here. So everybody, all eyes will be on America. And I think my new friends there, they should be on the opening commercial for the World Cup whenever it kicks off. I think the first match is actually in Mexico. But regardless, whenever the first match here in America kicks off, it should they should have those dudes fucking just leading the coverage. Coptic, what's going on?
Yeah, nothing much, Dev. I just want to come up and say a few things. If you've got a lot of people like that in America, you guys are fucked. The
Oh,
guy's
it's
on weed. He's drunk.
the
He's got no
hashish.
shoes on. Yeah, he's got no shoes on. He's just, I don't know if he's Mexican or black or Latino, what the hell he is. I feel sorry for Americans, Dave. I actually think there's a lot of lost people out there. And I think that you guys need to invest in like some mental rehab center where you can grab all these people off the street and trying to get them treated, or find them jobs or something, man. It's pretty sad, bro. I'm very sad, Dave. Especially like from a certain type of people in the community without mentioning who they are. I think they need to be educated and I think they need to be, the country needs to invest in try to find them jobs and education because I feel like they're wasted, Dave. Do you feel sorry for that guy that just came up? I didn't understand a fucking word he said. Talking about hot dogs and rose water and mixing rose water with hot dogs. And me as a Middle Eastern man, as an Egyptian pharaoh, listening to this, I feel two things. It's either I bash him or I put him in a rehab center. So you got to pick one, Dave. Would you hit him or would you treat him? Pick one.
No, I think no. Violence is not the answer.
Why isn't it the answer, Dave?
I'm a lover, not a fighter, Coptic.
Ah, that's fair. I mean, I think you are a lover, Dave. I think you're a very nice person.
I love
In terms of,
everybody.
I know
Even
you do, and
though
that's why everyone loves you.
but no, well, I wouldn't say that because the supremacists from one religion in America, they have been bashing me nonstop, Coptic.
You're America first, right? So
But they're Americans as well.
anti-Semite, and you know, if you disagree with them, of course they're gonna bash you. I mean, what do you expect? You know
But
what I mean, Dave?
why throw? I don't get that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way it is. You disagree with them, you're an anti-Semite.
But there's no
Okay, so
loyalty.
there's no loyalty. You'll get betrayed in a second. What do you mean? Are you serious, Dave? Come on. You've tried it. Did you get betrayed?
Yeah, but I'm kind of, what people say I really don't care, but I am surprised at the lack of loyalty
Yeah,
from a lot
it
of people.
hurts. It hurts, doesn't
No,
it?
it doesn't hurt. It is
Mm.
surprising.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is surprising, but in the end of the day, the way to combat that is to stand up and say your opinion and you don't get silenced, right? People try to silence you, Dave. They try to control what you say, what your agenda is. They want to see if they can sway you to support Bibi Netanyahu over Donald Trump, right? And they'll call you an anti-Semite until you do. And then once you do, they'll give you likes, they'll love you, etc., etc. And in one instant, 1 second, they're going to say Dave is an anti-Semite again, no matter what you do. So you can never make these people happy. You just got to be who you are, piss on everybody. Just that's what I do. I piss on everyone. And in the end of the day, people come and they still love me anyway because I'm real, right? That's how it is. So that's how I see it, Dave. And I think you've got a very good platform. I think you're an amazing person. I think you're similar to me. You don't give a shit what anyone says about you, and that's what makes you who you are. Nobody controls you. Nobody tells you what to do, and that's why you're very successful.
Well, I
And
appreciate that, Coptic.
yeah, yeah, I really mean that. So, well, no more to say. I mean, you can. Somebody call me an anti-Semite.
I just want to play. I just want to play a quick video. It's maybe 10 seconds. It's of the most powerful man in the world talking today.
Run and how long to hold off on strike?
He's fine. He'll do whatever I want him to do. He's very, very good man. He'll do whatever I want him to do, and he's a great guy. To me, he's a great guy.
Minister
Okay, so that was a U.S. reporter asking Donald Trump about Bibi and the war, and Donald Trump said in a very nice tone, very nice way, he'll do whatever I want. He's a great man, nice man, but he's going to do whatever I want. Okay, so just a friendly reminder to everybody in here that Donald Trump in America, regardless of the supremacy that is shown on this app, at the very least, Donald Trump and Bibi, we know who's in control. We know who is Israel's daddy. That's all. It's not that big of a deal. Let's not get upset about it. That's just reality. Okay? Bianca, do you want to comment on that?
I think it's fantastic.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And I believe it.
I just want to show you what I did in my life, and I was attacked. I did this, okay, as that Donald Trump runs Israel.
But I disagree with this, Coptic.
I understand you do because
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but I understand why you would disagree with it, right? Because he's saying America first, but really, I understand your perspective. But why is the other side attacked me? What did the other side come and say? You know what I mean? What did the other side come and say? Well,
Who
take that
attacked you?
flag off my screen.
Who
You
did that?
gotta take that country off this. You did.
So just say who did it.
Yeah,
Why
you
would
did.
Daniela attack you?
You could ask her.
See, Daniela is the type. She needs to give you a script, and you need to stick to that script. If not, she is throwing you under the bus and trying to drag you. Okay, so she doesn't like me quoting Trump. She doesn't like my photo,
I don't
and she
care if you
doesn't like.
quote Trump.
So unless you have something up that Daniela approves before you go live, then you have problems, Coptic. I'm sorry, that's just
False.
the way she is.
False. He said something that pissed me off, so I decided to go up and troll him back and start problems on his panel. That's
Okay,
it.
so why would you ruin his broadcast?
I didn't ruin his broadcast. His friends ruined his broadcast. It wasn't me. It was Christian friends that were fighting on that broadcast. I didn't ruin anybody's broadcast.
Well, okay. All right,
What do you
fair
mean, well?
enough.
I didn't ruin it. His friends were fighting. Christians between Christians. It wasn't me. They were fighting.
Did you go out there and play Peacemaker? No.
Up to play Peacemaker.
What's this Cigari's deal? Because Coptic said to
All
him the
right.
other
Well,
day.
Dave,
No, hold on. I'm asking
who?
Daniela or Bianca or Hart if she wants to chime in. Is he anti-Semitic, Daniela?
My opinion, yes. He said to put Jews in the oven.
Okay,
Never said
No
that.
Cigari.
idea.
Never
I
said
don't
that.
know who this
Okay,
guy is.
thank you,
Never
Hart. Do you
said
want
that.
to hold on one second, Hart? Do you want to chime in before I talk to him? All right. Okay.
Yeah, like Sagara, you were coming for me in the comments earlier, so I was just wondering,
That was
like,
Zahra
why?
with a fake account. Click on the profile. It's got like 2 followers. Dave, I got
Zara
a
Oh,
question
wouldn't
for
Zara
you.
come for
hates
me. I'm
you.
friends with her.
Yeah, dude, I've known
No,
Zahra for
I'm
like
bet
over
like
16
literally so
years.
close with Zara.
There's not
I've
many
never,
people
I've
that
never.
hate both
So
Zara and Daniela. Right?
Wait,
They're kind of
what did
like
I
on the
say?
opposite side.
What did I say in the comments?
Why are you comparing me to Zahara, Dave?
No, I'm just saying you're on opposite ends. That's it.
I don't
Like
know.
I
She's
get
going
along with
around
Zara.
causing
Obviously,
trouble
I
for
get
me,
along
bro.
with you. I mean, it is what it is. All right, so
What?
Sagari, what is your mission on this app?
Well, I want to ask you a question because look, I want to ask you a question. How do you
You're
feel
not here.
about?
You're not here very often. I don't really
I'm not.
answer
I'm not.
questions,
I'm not.
but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, because you said he runs BB and all that shit with this
Correct.
whole Jew thing you got going on this last week. How do you feel about the guy putting his arms around Trump not too long ago and saying this is our first Jewish president, and Trump saying it's true? How do you feel about that?
There's no doubt about it. This is the most pro-Israel, pro-Zionist administration in our country's history. There's no doubt about that.
But how do
Whether
you feel
you
about
like it or
Trump
not.
saying he? How do you? No, I don't mind it, but I'm just saying, how do you feel about Trump saying that's true after he was called
Well, I
Jewish?
mean, what's Trump going to say? Trump also said he has a 99% approval rating in Israel. And after he's done being president, he's going to go be prime minister. He literally said that after the quote I just played.
I don't know, man. I think Israelis got him with the blackmail. He's just doing whatever they tell him to do. It's wishful
Okay.
thinking on your end.
So go ahead, elaborate.
I just did. I mean, he can say whatever he wants to act like a tough guy. He kicked out Elon Musk from the what's it called? Fucking what was it called? Doge. It was called Doge. He kicked it out. He didn't like being called not the real president. He has this complex about himself where he wants to be seen as the alpha male. But we know BB runs him, bro. You
Tell
can
me
cope
more.
all you want, dude. The proof is in the pudding. Have you been living under a rock?
No, I guess I have been. Because whenever Donald Trump says something, BB listens.
Is that
Mm,
true?
Hold on one
I
Didn't
don't
second.
know.
Israel violate the ceasefire the first time?
Free. I'm not talking to your dumbass.
All
Hold
right.
on.
All right. Relax.
Go ahead, Sagari. Go ahead. So his thing is
I
the
mean,
ceasefire. Go ahead. Give me other examples
I
of
remember
where.
after his
Go ahead.
first term. I remember after his first term, he was in an interview, right, with Larry King, and he said, "Well, Bibi didn't want to make a deal. I don't think he wanted to make a deal. The Palestinians wanted it. Blah blah blah." But now that he's
Sure.
president, he's pulling out the seat for Bibi. He's being called a Jew, and he's saying that's true. His own daughter is a Jew, married to a Jew.
Sure.
I mean, like, come on, man. It's ran by Israel. This administration.
Gotcha. So number one, Trump and Bibi, their biggest conflict was the very first world leader to congratulate Biden in 2020 was Bibi. And Trump has never and will never forget that. Trump was not happy about that. And I feel that in the coming months, you're going to see a lot of bullshit come out. And Trump knows at any minute he could throw Bibi under the bus again. And that day's coming. So we'll see who's in charge. But
Well, I just wanted to
whenever
say that.
just one more thing, one more thing. Whenever the 12-day war ended, Israel, Bibi were upset because Trump announced it on Truth, and the war was over. And they claim, or people claim, that they were about to fuck up the Ayatollah then. I don't believe it, but that's their claim. So I feel that Trump does not listen to Bibi.
Well, you do know that Israel was going to start this war, and then America was like, "Fuck! If they're going to start it, we got to go in because blah 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 blah."
You guys really think we're going to start a war without America's approval?
Trump still gave Trump still gave the green light.
He's got no choice. 70% of his
true.
administration are Jews, are dual nationalists.
I don't. 70% of what?
Look it up. 70% of his cabinet.
Of his cabinet.
Yes.
I find that hard to believe, but I'm not going to look it up.
Okay, so what about Stephen Miller?
Cigar, hold on. Relax, okay? Go ahead. What about Stephen Miller? Go ahead. What about him?
Do you think he's a spy for Israel?
I have no proof to say that he's a spy for Israel. Where did that come from?
Didn't somebody get arrested for spying for Israel who was very high up just not too long ago?
Jonathan Pollard.
Yeah, Jonathan
Who is
Pollard.
that?
Oh, we don't know.
From the 80s? He was
not from the 80s. Just recently.
He did 20
He's
years.
in Israel now. He did his 20 years in prison.
No, not that
and
guy.
Now
Let
he's
me
in
Google
Israel.
his name. Let me Google his name, Dave. Give him his name.
You guys are funny. And this is the problem. I feel, just my impression, I don't know Free, I don't know Sagari, but I feel that your hatred for Israel overrides a lot of shit, right?
I don't hate Israel.
Hold on 1 second, I'm talking. I feel that there is room, sitting here right now, there's plenty of room to criticize Trump and or Bibi, but I feel that your hatred kind of overrides a lot of it. That's just first impression. Don't know if I'm right or wrong. But go ahead, Free. Let me hear from you.
All right. So I just want to say in response to that, I don't hate anybody. Like I genuinely, I literally do not.
I know. Get past the bullshit. Get past the bullshit.
All right. Well, I just want to say this real quick. It is the bullshit, but like if I meet someone tomorrow and they tell me that they're Jewish, I promise you, I'm not in any way treating them any differently. If they're
You're
cool
a saint.
people.
Okay,
right.
great.
So like I feel like that just needs to be said, right? So like I don't have anything against Jewish people. But okay, so now this whole thing has become so obfuscated where like if you even try to talk about the issue, you're blasted as an anti-Semite and a Jew hater and this and that. When what it really comes down to, right? Let's say that let's say that China, right? Like who's one of our rival
No, don't
powers.
go hypotheticals. I want to hear you criticize the state of Israel. Let's see how legit it is. Okay? If you want to criticize Bibi or the state of Israel for this war, certain aspects of it, sure. I'm on board with you. I'll join you. But whenever you go down certain, like this whole, somebody high up in the administration was just arrested for being a spy, I tell me more.
Well,
I want to hear about it.
I mean, I understand why you want to keep it in certain parameters, but I do think it's really important to highlight the point, right? Because the point is that Israel has a lot of influence in American politics because they're an ally, because they're very close with us, because we allow dual citizens with Israel to operate within our government. We're very close with them, right? So we have this relationship where they almost operate like a Robin to our Batman. Like they're not a part of America, but they operate like they might as well be. And because of that as well, you know, Israel is the Jewish state. Like I'm not to say that Jews this or that or anything, but Israel is the Jewish state, right? So American Jews, they do have some kind of they have some favorable feelings. Many of them, I can't say every single one, but many of them have some kind of favorable feelings towards the state of Israel. It represents their people's story and returning to the homeland and this and that. All very understandable, right? But because this foreign country, Israel, they do, of course, have not identical interests to ours. Many of them align, of course, but every one of Israel's interests is not aligned identically to ours. But because
you're just rambling, bro. You're just rambling.
No, I'm really
very,
not. So
very disappointing. Very disappointing.
Listen,
You're just rambling.
I'm not, and I'll get to the point right now. The point is that obviously, if many of these Israeli dual citizens, whatever, they live in America, operate American businesses, little tech, they're involved in American politics, media, this and that. Of course, they have sway to sway American influence.
They have sway to sway. Like, I mean, come on, bro.
I mean,
stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
Do you get the
Stop
point
it,
that I'm
bro.
saying? Are you really?
No, I don't. Do you fucking hear yourself? They have the sway to sway. That's literally what you just said.
Okay,
bro.
but you understand what the point that I was trying to say.
No, I don't fucking understand.
You don't think that powerful Jews in America.
Give me concrete facts. Okay, not opinions, not rambling. Give me concrete, verifiable facts to back up your bullshit.
$4 billion to Israel every single year.
No problem. And
right? They're
Bianca, once again, Daniela and Bianca respond to that nonstop. That it's a credit, the U.S. profits off of it, yada, yada, yada.
Right,
next,
so basically we buy our own weapons through Israel.
Next.
Dave, let me
Second,
in, Dave.
The next two largest recipients of U.S. foreign aid are Egypt and then Jordan.
That's not, no, I'm not worried about that. Next. I want to get to the point where you bash Israel with verifiable facts where it makes sense to me.
I mean, it's not about bashing them. It's just about saying that, like, they hold too much influence over our politicians, over our system.
How?
Well, I was explaining this before, but you tell me that I'm just rambling
because
they're involved in media, the newspapers, the news state.
Okay, media and newspapers. So elaborate on that.
Who owns Fox News or who runs Fox News?
Okay,
Murdoch.
Fox News, New York Post.
He's a Zionist.
Go ahead.
Larry
Hold on,
Ellison.
Daniela. Go ahead, Larry Ellison. No,
Larry Ellison just bought out TikTok, Warner Bros. Along with his son David Ellison.
Okay, go ahead.
Just acquired all of.
Go ahead. Next. Go.
Many. I don't have the list in front of me, but you could go down this list.
Get the list. Go get the list. Go get the list. Shut the fuck up. Go get the list.
Okay, but am I wrong? Are you?
No. I want to hear the list. Go get the list. Come back. Okay, go on Coffee Cup. I want to hear the list.
Dave.
All right, good, Sagari, your turn.
Okay, look, Mike Waltz is his name. He was recently ousted in 2015, May 2025. He was ousted from his position as national security advisor, but he was not completely cast out of the administration because what he was doing in these high-level meetings in the United States, in the White House, in the Oval Office, the Situation Room, whatever you want to call it.
Wait, what was he fired for?
Okay, what he was doing, he was taking sensitive information being discussed in meetings and archiving it in an Israeli Mossad app called Telemessage. Yes, it is. It's true.
Okay, no. It was on Signal. Okay, and he fucked up by adding basically a reporter. Had nothing to do with Israel.
He wasn't archiving messages in Telemessage? Google it.
Okay, so go ahead. What do I Google? Go ahead.
Just
I'll play along.
Mike Waltz archiving messages on Telemessage.
Okay, and Telemessage, how does that apply to sharing intelligence with Israel? Go ahead.
It's an Israeli app controlled by the Israeli Mossad, apparently, from what I've been reading. And they have direct access to it. Yeah. Well, he was ousted.
They have to. No, Daniela, stop, please. I'll let you go. He was fired because he fucked up by putting sensitive information in a group where a reporter was at it by accident.
That's what they're going to tell the public, bro. That's what they're going to tell the public.
Sagari. And once again, and this is where you dumb fucks fuck up. I think there's plenty of shit where you could bash BB right now, but you dumbasses fuck it up. Go ahead, Daniela.
So free, first of all, if we controlled the media, I don't think a majority of the media would go against us. We would probably have more favor, and the benefit was for us. Obviously, wrong. We don't control the media. Sigari, do you think Mossad is stupid enough for you to ever find out what apps they use or how
I
they
think
how one
I
second
think
how their
Mossad.
Let her
intelligence
finish
goes
the
through?
question.
Because if you do think that they're that stupid, then how is it that in Iran they built a whole base for years? How is it
I'll
they
tell
did the
you.
beeper thing? You
I'll
guys are
tell you.
really delusional that you think Mossad is that dumb for you or anybody else to find out an app that they're using.
Right? We are with you in the streets. So now the Western liberals are using that against us Iranians, saying, no, this was orchestrated by Mossad. Why would Mossad, if they're smart enough, why would they say we're out in the streets with you? Why
Because
would they
it's
say some
factual
dumb
that
shit? But
Mossad is
why
in
would they
Iran.
say it?
Because there's no
Obviously,
other way
everyone
for
knows
them
it.
to show
It's
like the
It's
giving
not
them
allowed
the
that. You guys are
power to
missing the
not be
point.
afraid. No, they're
You're
telling them, don't
missing
be
the point.
afraid.
It's
We're here watching with
fucking
you.
God, bro.
What's the problem?
You guys are missing the point. After 1953, when Mossadegh being overthrown, the Iranians are sensitive with foreign interference, especially liberals around the world. The left wing fucking hates that shit. So when the Mossad does some dumb shit like that, it makes Iranians look like this. This isn't grassroots. This is not
No,
from the
it gives
Iranian
the
people.
Iranian the power to go to the streets
No,
because
it
they know
actually
Mossad is there.
destroys the protest. All Iranians
Is
agree that
Mossad
it
are
destroyed.
Mossad not the ones that hacked to the whole IRGC camera shit to where they
Yeah, it was
actually knew
Iranians
where
working with Mossad. Do you think Israelis came and did that? It
had
was Iranians who
wait what
defected and worked for
Iranians?
Mossad.
What Iranians?
Wait a
Give
minute.
me a
You
factual
think that,
source.
Daniela, you think Israelis from Israel travel to Iran and are called Mossad? No, it's Iranians who join Mossad. Those are Iranian
Okay,
operatives. They're not
amazing. First of
Israeli.
all, they're Iranian Jews,
No,
buddy.
they're not. They're not Iranian Jews. Half of the IRGC is
Oh
fucking
my
No,
Mossad. They're
god.
not
Daniela,
fucking
no, they
Jews.
can't be Jews.
זה
It's
גם,
people who hate. It's IRG. אבל
יש
אי
לך
אפשר,
גם
because it
איראנים
would highlight.
יהודים
It would.
שעובדים שם.
כן, יכול להיות, but it's not
Sigari,
mostly
why?
Jews. It's like
All
they
right, can
זה
I,
can't be
גם.
otherwise. It would cause problems for the Iranian Jewish community if
No,
they're
can I
recruiting
just say
people who
something?
are against the IRGC.
all right, can I hear
Yo,
from KXR, please?
So he mentioned Mossadegh. Mossadegh was a Soviet-aligned guy.
okay, dude,
Of
I don't
course,
need
he
to
wanted
talk
to
to someone with
nationalize the
19
oil,
year
and
olds whose
that's
brain
Let
hasn't
him talk,
developed.
yeah. Of
Sagari.
course, he's gonna
Sagari,
say
You're a
he's gonna
stupid
say
little
I'm
kid.
19 years old. I shouldn't
Your
talk.
brain hasn't developed. Talk to someone
Sagari,
Okay,
who's
shut the hell
25.
up and
you
let
could
him
say what
talk,
you
and then you
want.
respond. KXR, don't get emotional. Respond with facts.
America got involved with Iran's politics. And this Mossadegh guy was this guy who wanted to nationalize Iran's oil, rightfully so, right? But the thing that he did was align towards the Soviet Union and China that ended up causing the West, while the Shah was still there, to put sanctions on Iran. And that caused a lot of what we call badbakhti, a lot of hardships on our people. So I don't
Get the
think
fuck
like
out of
that
here,
was a
you
part of the
stupid
Cold
little
War,
kid.
bro.
God, dude,
Explain what I
Dave,
said wrong.
you
What was
gotta have an
incorrect?
age limit on here, bro. This dude's prefrontal cortex hasn't even developed yet. He's not
You still,
25.
what did I say that's
I
incorrect?
don't debate you, bro. If I saw you in real life, I would pat you on the back and kiss your forehead. You're a little kid to me. Sit on my lap.
Okay, say what you want, bro.
Play with
Say what you
Zahra's
want.
lollipop, bro. Here's Zahra's lollipop. Get it.
All right, Zagaria, I'm not gonna lie. I find you incredibly just block me, bro. And at some point, I'm tempted to go back down the road of talking about this war. And the reason why I was tempted to do it is because of this New York Times article where they had a plan in the opening days of this war to put this Ahmadjed, whoever the fuck that is, free him from house arrest and put him in charge. What the fuck is that about? And I skimmed through it earlier when it was sent to me, and what is Trump doing? How is that your plan? Go ahead, kick us
Wait,
off
did you
if you want. Go ahead.
mention Ahmadinejad? Is that what you said earlier?
I don't know who the fuck is. What? Hold on, I'll pull it up. Um, I don't know and I skimmed through it. Maybe I missed some things, but as I was skimming through it, I just was thinking, why, what, I don't know. It was more of a criticism of Trump. All right,
I mean, I would agree. That man Ahmadinejad literally denied the Holocaust. He's like one of the craziest,
his name is
people out there in Iran.
Mohammed Ahmadinejad. I don't know. Do you know who that is? I don't even know who this motherfucker is. Do
I
you know who
think
it
you
is?
might be pronouncing it wrong, but yeah,
I'm
I
sure
think
I
he's
am.
an
I can assure you I
ex-politician
am.
from Iran. He
He's
like
the
from
former
the early
Iranian president.
2000s.
Okay, he's a former Iranian president known for his hardline anti-Israel and anti-American views. So why the fuck would Donald Trump say the plan should be to put that person in charge? I don't get that. Okay,
It's weird
and
too, because
it's
if he's
go
that
ahead.
anti-American and anti-Israeli, why is he under house arrest in Iran? You know what I mean? That man, it's pretty sketchy on what's going on over there, and especially with the internet cut. It's like a lot of the information is either skewed or, I'm not even sure if Trump's getting all the right information.
But here's a pair. Now the question. Now here, and I did not know this, but the third paragraph of the article, it says, "But the audacious plan developed by the Israelis, in which how do you say his name? KXR. Okay, no big
Ahmadinejad.
deal. Okay, sure. Had been consulted about, quickly went awry, according to the U.S. officials who were briefed on it. This guy was injured on the war's first day by an Israeli strike at his home in Tehran that had been designed to free him from house arrest. So the way that I took that sentence is they struck his house to free him from house arrest. How does that make sense? And he was hurt by it. He
I mean,
survived the
I heard
strike.
he was unalived. Yeah, I thought he got unalived during that strike. It's crazy to hear. I mean, another thing is you got to see how he looks, man. The shape of this guy, he looks like a meth head, man. Like I don't know how he ever even became president of Iran in the first place, but I think he has a lot of support with their military, like the actual Artesh army, not the IRGC factions. So I don't know.
This guy has
It's pretty
not
weird.
been
It's just
seen since the strikes. Uh, was an unusual choice would be a vast understatement. And this is why whenever and shit's gonna keep coming out, I'm telling you, the way that Trump is going to throw Israel and Bibi under the bus, everybody's gonna be shocked. Shocked by it. And I don't know. Am I all for it? Yeah, I think I am. I think I am all for it. And the reason is, if you think back to whenever I said BB misled Trump, Miss Blonde, everybody fucking flipped the fuck out, then the stories came out. What are you putting a question mark for, Daniela?
Uh, it's Ahmadinejad. That's the
Okay.
guy. Maybe he
Why are
became
you saying
Israeli
Dave
asset
Tao? What Tao?
because you said that you're okay with America flipping on Israel.
Oh,
I
no,
also
no. I have no problem explaining it. It makes no sense. Are you fucking with me? Okay, when all this shit comes out and how Trump was misled and lied to about this war and how it would go, you will see why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I
All
have to
right,
agree
I'm
with Dave on
sorry.
this. I mean,
And
it
this
it
war, hold on, stop. This war is going to cost America a lot. And I'm not talking about just money for a military budget. And I swear, if it costs the Republican Party in 2028, which I don't think it will, but if it does, I will be even more pissed off. What's Tal saying? How do you claim that BB is Trump Muppet and yet he misled him? Uh, I'm so sorry, Tal. Both can be true, right? BB, I could come give you information and say this is how it's going to go, but still be in charge. I'm the one that makes the final call, meaning America. Okay, not me, obviously. So both can be true. Can we not act oblivious to that? I'm begging you. How can
Wait, host,
I
I have
think
a question for you.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but it's like not in regards to the prompt. It's like a political question.
I'm talking about the war right now. Are you in on the war or no?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
about the war?
in regards to do with the war, but it's got to do with the meeting that Trump recently had with China, Xi Jinping.
Okay. Okay. And remember the other day when I said you always ask questions that are not being talked about? Do you remember this? And I think when I said this
I
to
know,
you,
I know.
you were so shocked by it. Like I was talking crazy. Okay, so can I focus on the
Okay,
fucking
but I
war,
just
yes
want to
or
get
no?
your perspective. Okay,
No.
fine.
No, you do that all. She was so shocked by it. She was so offended that I said it to her. And here we are, 48 hours later, she's doing it. Jeannie, I thought you were going out tonight, baby. Okay, so
Dave, wouldn't you say
I love
Trump, since he's a
Jeannie.
businessman and he has invested so much of American money to getting the ships out there, getting the military ready for like any sort of confrontation? I mean, he's a businessman. He doesn't want his investment and his money to be spent on nothing at all. You know, like he doesn't want it to disappear for no reason. That's my take on how Trump will view this. Like,
okay,
I do think that diplomacy too. Like, he really cares about diplomacy at
Trump
the
doesn't
at
give
the
a
moment.
fuck about that. Trump was misled. All right, that's the problem. And whenever I retweeted that Tucker clip, and once again, you could hate Tucker. Tucker says a lot of crazy shit. I get that, but everybody that was pushing Donald Trump to do this hates Donald Trump. Every single person that Tucker mentioned in that video, documented, hates Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he said he was going to go blow them up. How many times? He's not doing shit. Trump wants this over with, but
In
he's
order
in too
for
deep.
him, so
Go
in
ahead.
order for this to be over, he's just gonna throw Israel and BB and say, fuck it now. You know,
No,
I'm
no,
turning my
no.
back on you.
No, I don't think he's going to do that, right? I think he's going to finish things up in a as clean a way as possible and then start leaking. Okay, and the advantage, this gives the advantage, and some people like JD Vance, some don't. Okay, my presidential rankings right now for 2028: JD Vance 1, Tucker Carlson 2, number 3 Rubio. That's where we stand today. And the longer this war goes on, the better chance Tucker has.
Yeah, I kind of disagree. I don't have any factual things to base it on, but I disagree. And I hope that, you know, this, what you're predicting doesn't happen. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, it doesn't
Which
make
part?
sense to me.
Which part?
The leaking part and turning on Israel
But it's
or,
already started. It's already
well, you
started,
only
No,
have
they're
Daniela.
not gonna like
Rubio coming
turn
up
on
and then
each other.
retracting.
They're gonna diplomatically like come to an
No.
agreement. Like they're not
No.
gonna. It's not like
Okay. Not
what. So they're
happening.
gonna just like fight with each other publicly,
Tr-
like ghetto.
Trump at any point
Well,
will throw BB under the bus. And you know what the shameful part is? The reason why Trump will do it is why? Because BB congratulated Joe Biden in 2020. Trump has never forgot that. It's
That's why.
coming.
Trump is not that
Yes.
petty.
Oh,
Trump is not
Trump's
that
not that
oh.
petty.
petty? Are you fucking
No,
with
he
me?
isn't. He's very
listen
intelligent.
to
It's
me.
like a character he
I'm
plays.
so sorry. You think people on TikTok are petty? You crossed Donald Trump once, and he's going to primary you. Go look what he did to Thomas Massey. Go look what he did to Bill Cassidy in Louisiana, who I have a lot of respect for that man.
Pence.
Okay? You
Mike Pence.
crossed Donald Trump. He's petty as fuck. You think Daniela's petty on this app. Donald Trump's more petty than Daniela.
Hey, Daniela is not petty. She's feisty.
No, I just
I'm
want
And
petty.
to.
Donald
I'm
Trump
very
No,
is
I
petty.
just want to
smart.
give you another chance. I
I'm
think you're
very
afraid of
petty.
her. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to say. At some point, this is going to get ugly. Okay, just like when I
Didn't he
said.
already come out?
Wait, so
What guy?
you're saying that publicly
Didn't
Iran, wait, sorry, not Iran, Israel and America will fight? That's what you're saying,
No,
like the
not
leaders will
Israel and
publicly
America.
Tal
fight.
said something smart.
Trump and Bibi.
Tal said something smart
he
in the
already
chat.
came out talking about the
Trump,
elections there and how he's 99% approved? You know, did you see that video, Dave?
Yes, of
Trump
course.
It came out like
pushed on
earlier
our
today.
Trump pushed on our president, not president, like Nasir, I don't know how to say it, Herzog, anyways, to
Give that man a
pardon,
pardon.
yeah, to pardon Bibi. Now, if he's trying to get back at Bibi, why would he try to help him with his case? That is the best way to get back at Bibi. Go to jail. I'll help somebody else get elected, and you're just gonna go down. Why would he
Oh,
push on
that's
him?
your fucking response.
Yes, if he's trying to
Wait, I
get
don't
back
get
at
that.
Bibi.
Explain that again.
You
Unbelievable.
think he's gonna go? You think because he has something against Bibi, he's gonna go against the whole country now,
Sure.
the whole state?
No, he's not going against the whole country. Hart, what she's referring to is whenever Trump went over there for the hostages returning, he went to the Knesset, gave a speech, and he did say to the person in charge of Bibi's court cases, I guess, to
Not only that,
give that man a pardon,
but
and he
not only that, he did it
criticized.
lately too, Dave. And he said he
Sure,
doesn't mind taking all the messages and conversations that he had with Herzog out
sure,
there.
of course. Okay, of course, Trump is going to keep. There's a big difference between bashing BB every second. Okay, it's not TikTok. Okay, versus picking a time to throw the truth out there to save your party's own ass. There's a big difference between those two things.
But America and Israel are like such strong allies, so why would Trump suddenly throw Israel under the bus? Like that doesn't make sense.
It's not throwing
to be
Israel
honest.
under the bus.
Well, it kind
It's
of
not.
is if he's
No,
gonna
it's
like
throwing.
publicly.
No, it's throwing intelligence that was given to the United States under the bus. Donald Trump knew instantly by day 3 of this war he was fucked. That's reality.
You had
So
General
then, what do you
Kane
think's gonna
telling
happen?
him to go do it. I'm so confused. He
General
has
Kane
all.
Yeah,
said,
that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
wait,
he
stop.
did
I
sign off
can't
on
talk to both of
approval.
you at the same time. What? No, go ahead, Daniela.
Well,
What did General Kane say?
did he not approve on this attack on Iran?
Who? General Kane? What do you mean, General Kane? Trump doesn't need General Kane's approval.
But he has advisors. Obviously, his
Of
advisors come to him
course.
and tell him, listen, this intelligence is correct, not correct. It seems wrong. It seems like we're not going to be able to do this. You want to tell me the people that Trump
I'm so
got
sorry.
advised from?
I've only read one quote from General Kane before this war, and it was General Kane criticizing Israel and saying they consistently oversell what versus reality, and they need us. That was General Kane's. I'm paraphrasing, and I'll pull it up now. But so I'm accurate
Bianca said he did.
because Douglas Stewart wants me to fact check Bianca more. I don't know if you know that, Daniela. I talked about that earlier
Yeah,
too.
I do know that. I know. uh, but what I'm saying is, Trump could say, yeah, I'm going to do it because Bibi told me or gave me intelligence, but he has a whole backing of people that he's going to consult with to see if this is even productive for the United States of America. So you want to tell me
Of
because now he
course.
can't find a way out and he's afraid because of the next election, he needs just a scapegoat. So he could throw
Yes.
us under the bus. Okay.
Yes.
So it's not because he got misled.
Yes.
It's just
No,
because
he,
he's
no,
afraid
they
of
no,
losing the
both can be
election.
true. I'm so sorry. Both can be true.
Yeah, agreed.
He could need a scapegoat and he could be misled.
If I have to look at it, Dave, because
Mm.
America is not stupid, when the intelligence came to him, he had his whole people, his crew looking at it at the end saying, yeah, let's do it. But now because he saw how America reacted to all of this and they're losing in the polls and the Democrats might have a chance to get elected again, now they're saying, fuck this shit. We need to save our asses. And the only one that we could actually throw under the bus will be Bibi and the state of Israel. And then basically, maybe the Republican Party is going to get elected again.
Well, I'll be
That's how
honest.
I view it.
Okay. Well, to be fair, it's just not going to be Bibi. I think another one that will be on the chopping block very soon will be Hegseth. Uh, so yeah, it's just not going to be Bibi. General Kane replied, "Sir, this is, in my experience, standard operating procedure for the Israelis. They oversell, and their plans are not always well developed. They know they need us, and that's why they're hard selling." General Kane.
Okay, so if he knows that, then why go do it?
All right. So can you do me a favor? Can you, KXR, don't
Block
say
him?
anything. Stop. No, 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 no. I'm not saying block me. Tell me, answer that question yourself. I have my answer. Why would Trump do it? Go ahead.
Because if you want the answer that you want to hear, it's because he got misled. But if you have General Kane coming and telling you, you know, Israel always sells and always this and always that, isn't it America's due diligence to do a better job and not join something if they don't feel 100% about it? So if you already know how Israel is, that's the claim, yeah?
Right.
Then
Right.
why would you go and do it anyways?
So
What,
what
Trump is like a bitch or what?
Oh,
He's
okay.
not.
So what happens if Bibi was gonna take out the Ayatollah regardless if Trump said yes or no, and Trump knew for a fact what that would lead to? Your thoughts on that?
That Bibi could do anything without Trump saying okay.
I'm
We
sorry.
obviously see
Did
that he
Trump
stopped on the
did
12-day war.
did Trump get a heads up about whenever Bibi decided to shoot a missile into Qatar?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Okay, Bianca, why are you
I
saying
think th- I
OMG?
think
Hold on
I
one
think they're
second. Hold on one
allies and they
second.
know what.
Stop. Bianca, why are you saying OMG?
Because you don't let me up. This is
Okay,
like
so
my yeah. This is
okay, so
my.
go ahead. What am I saying that's wrong?
You're not wrong. She's wrong.
Who?
I just want to
Daniel?
help you. Yeah,
Oh,
I want to
okay.
explain.
Okay, but you're saying OMG like you're frustrated with me. Go ahead.
I'm frustrated that you don't let me up.
Okay,
Daniela,
sorry.
I told you this is
My
Groundhog Day.
apologies. Holy fuck.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's where this is Groundhog Day, okay? You said why would Trump go along with it knowing that all of his guys told him it's not likely it's gonna happen. It's unrealistic. And the answer is, and this is my theory, it's all about the fucking Benjamins, okay? Donald Trump believed that Bibi was going to successfully be able to get the Iranian people to take down the regime. They were going to get a replacement regime, which would buy them time to build whatever path, okay, of oil out around the Hormuz. Okay, they wanted their own thing. Trump, after his presidency, he's gonna go and do the Board of Peace thing. He's gonna be in charge of that. He wants. Why do you think Gaza's on hold? Nothing's going on in Gaza right now.
You're saying I'm wrong over a theory that you
It
have?
It makes the most sense.
No,
It
no,
makes
but
the
one
most
Bianca,
sense.
well,
second.
hold
So
on. I
what?
just
People
want to
think the
say.
Big Bang Theory makes sense. It's still a
Oh,
theory.
no.
Except
What? That's
everything that I'm
conspiracy
saying.
theory.
Except everything that I'm saying. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Is
Okay, can
Donald
you
Trump?
prove it?
Wait, let me finish. Yeah, is Donald Trump not going to step up to the Board of Peace?
He's
Is
always for peace.
no,
What does
no,
that mean?
no. Oh my God, Daniela, here we go. Is
What do you
Donald
mean? You just
Trump?
came up saying
No,
that
no,
I'm
no,
wrong
no,
also.
no.
You
No,
just
Okay, if
no,
you
said
don't
it.
know what
no.
you're talking about,
No,
that's different.
just have a
I'm
conversation.
trying. Is
I'm talking to both of you.
Is Donald Trump going to be the head of the Board of Peace?
Yes.
Yes. Donald Trump wants to make money and focus on the Middle East after his presidency because he wants that oil money. 1 second. He wants that oil money. He wants to be able to be a part of it. Now, is Israel building some sort of pipeline that will bring oil from the UAE or Saudi Arabia through Haifa into Turkey and into Europe? Yes or no?
Have no idea. Didn't look into it.
Okay, well they're working on it.
But my
So
thing,
why?
one thing
Okay,
Because
is,
so you
they
just proved the
want to
point.
circumvent.
Mm.
what about the
This is a
nuclear
plan.
talks?
1
Wait,
second,
wait,
Oh, stop,
KXR.
KXR. Stop, KXR. I get the point, but that has nothing to go. Bianca,
So,
finish your point.
but so
So
her theory is
no,
beneficial
let's
for
focus
Trump.
No,
on facts.
I'll
Let's focus
respond after
on
she's done.
we will focus on facts, okay? It's not a theory like I just invented it and I had a dream about it. No. It's just what makes sense. So they're working on a way to get oil from there through Israel because that'll be great for Israel's economy into Europe. So Donald Trump wants a piece of that pie. So what they planned on doing was toppling the regime. Then everybody would get really, really full pockets and everything would be great and dandy. This is why he would agree to it because he saw dollar signs. Now, what he didn't anticipate was that Israel was wrong. They wouldn't topple the regime. And then now we're in a shit show and he wants to get his licking back at Bibi. Because they want a new Strait of Hormuz. They never want a situation like this again.
So first of all, you're basing everything on a theory, so that doesn't mean I'm wrong. This is
I know, I'm
just
basing
your
it on what
theory.
they're doing.
No,
It's a
no. So
puzzle. I put it together. It makes the most sense. Why else would Donald Trump go with it if he knew that Israel was playing in his face? Why would Donald Trump
So
do
first
it?
of all, Donald Trump for years had a plan to come for Iran's oil. This is not new. He spoke about. Oh my God! Sorry.
What was
He
that?
spoke. The gate. It's windy here. Um, he had a plan for years to come for the Iranian oil. So, if anything, if Donald Trump wants to benefit out of it, nobody lied to him. He had the plan all along. He just pissed off now that he gave a bunch of Kurds weapons that wasn't successful. That was his mistake, not Israel's mistakes. I think that just Donald Trump made a lot of mistakes, and now he's just trying to cover up for his mistakes
He didn't
because
make any
literally,
What
mistakes.
one
mistakes did
second.
Trump make? What mistakes did
The
Trump
He did
make?
not
the
make any
first
mistakes.
mistake is giving Kurds weapons for the Iranian people to free
Oh,
themselves
they
from the
weren't
hand of
doing
the
shit
regime.
regardless.
Well, you don't know because you never gave them the weapon. You gave it to a bunch of Kurds that the Kurds know that America always uses them and
Well,
turns
it's
their
about to
back on them
become Greater
anyways.
Kurdistan.
Well, whatever. I think Trump himself thought he had this in the bag. He made and his cabinet made mistakes along the road. And now for him and his party to get elected again, they just need a scapegoat and Bibi is it. That's my theory. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean you're right. We both have theories
Okay.
about
No,
it.
I
All right.
know. I feel like I'm right. I feel like
Okay.
anything Donald
But
Trump does.
Bianca,
Wait, can I finish my
I feel like
sentence?
I can eat ice cream and not get fat. It's not
Anything
factual.
Donald Trump says or does in the Middle East is all about the day after presidency plan. It's just a fact. That's it. So
Yep.
everything he decided to do with this war had nothing to do with America. It had everything to do with his after the presidency. And that's the fact. So if you can provide a more reasonable theory
Just
that
gave
makes
it to you.
sense, that's not reasonable though, because it doesn't make
Who
sense.
claimed? It doesn't make sense to you because
It
you
doesn't
already
make
have
sense
your
because
theory.
no, it doesn't make
A
sense
lot of
because
people
you're not
agree with
thinking
me in
about
the
what
chat.
Donald Trump wants. I don't think you
I
guys
do. He
understand
wants
Trump.
money.
I watch so many Trump documentaries. I've seen the way he acts. Like people don't understand Donald Trump. Like this is just it.
Anka, again,
Wait,
you're
but
basing it off a theory that makes sense to you. So whatever I say, because you already have your theory built in your head, will not make sense to you. So some people would agree with you, and some people would agree with me. We won't know until somebody, is going to be a whistleblower and speaks up.
I just don't
okay,
That
but the
is
understand.
problem
factual.
with Bianca's predictions, my predictions are going to come true very soon. Okay? Bianca's predictions will not be able to really be seen
Yeah, like
for years.
yeah.
Okay, so that's the
Yep.
problem with Bianca's predictions. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that is that.
But Dave, do
So
you agree that all of us, me, you, and Bianca, have a theory? Maybe one of us is right. Maybe all three of us are wrong. We can have these
uh,
theories, but none of us could actually come and tell you how it's really going down, what really happened, until one of them, and you're claiming it's going to be Trump, is going to open their mouth and throw somebody under the bus. So we can sit here and give theories, and people could agree with me,
Wait,
can agree
but
with
I
Bianca,
just
can
have a
agree with
okay.
you.
question. I
No,
have a
no,
question.
stop. Very bluntly, Daniela, has there been certain things where Trump or somebody has leaked shit or Trump has done shit to take a jab at Bibi? Yes or no?
Yes, of course, many
Okay. All
times.
right, very good. And that's going to keep fucking happening. Bianca, what was your question or comment?
Because he needs
My
a
question for
scapegoat.
you, I had two questions.
Okay.
One for Dave is, do you think that my theory about it is so fucking bonkers, bananas, crazy that it's unrealistic? And for
No, I
Daniela,
think no.
okay,
Let me answer, and then you could ask her. Your theory is, I feel it's accurate, right? However, the problem is it's not going to be seen for years,
yeah,
so it's kind of pointless to talk about. That's
yeah,
my that. Okay, go.
and then Daniela, if you don't see it, and I'll ask you in Hebrew, and I'll tell Dave what I asked you privately. למה את חושבת שטראמפ אמר לפני כמה ימים, ביטלתי את הסטרייקס? מה את חושבת על זה? למה הוא אמר את זה? Or maybe I'll say it in English. Why do you think Trump announced that there were strikes and he canceled them?
I have no idea why. What's the
Because
theory?
Trump never was going to strike.
What's the theory?
Because Trump was never going to strike.
Yeah, like Trump would never send anybody to the Stone Age.
Trump was not going to
Trump would
strike.
never. But again,
No, you're not
this is why I don't
understanding.
do
It was
conspiracy
somebody
theories.
else was going to strike.
Who?
And that's
Israel?
what he wanted to cancel those plans.
So can I ask you a question? So you think in the
Wait,
45-day
acknowledge
war?
if you think that's right.
I don't know. I don't know if Israel
Really?
was planning on striking. I know that Israel was
Agree with me,
preparing.
Dave?
I know that Israel was preparing for Iran to attack because America, and by the tweets of Trump, that he's like, that we're not getting to an agreement. We're not getting to an agreement. We're not getting to an agreement. Oh my God. That's all I know.
All right,
But
can you fix
do
that
you
fucking
think,
fence?
what do you want me to do? People are coming in
I'm
and
just
out.
kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Bianca, do you really think that Bibi, if the claim is Bibi does whatever he wants, first of all, if he does whatever he wants, then he's doing it, which we're proving the point that he's doing what's good for Israel. That's A. Second of all, it's
Well,
well
that's
known that every
debatable.
time, well, do you think Bibi or Israel would go strike Iran without America knowing and giving an
No,
approval
they
for it?
knew.
And then America
And
is
Trump
saying we
said,
have to
and I
join?
think Trump wanted to stop it.
Okay, so you think Trump doesn't have the ability to make Bibi stop?
I think Trump knows
I
how to
think
play
at
the
the
game.
beginning of this war, are you referring to this week or back
This
in
week. I'm
February?
referring to this week.
Any time. If Trump says stop, stop. We saw it with Lebanon. Come on. We wanted to continue in Lebanon. Trump came out saying we're stopping in Lebanon. Bibi didn't even announce it to his own cabinet. We found out from Donald Trump, and guess what? We did exactly what Trump told us. Bibi did exactly what Trump told him. So you guys are trying to say that Bibi's just going rogue when factually every time Trump says stop, he stops. 12-day
I'm so
12-day
sorry.
war,
BB has
stop.
gone rogue.
Where? If he
I'm
got,
so
listen,
sorry.
I wish he would go rogue. I
I'm
wish he
so
would go
sorry
harder in Lebanon right now.
when Trump criticized BB for striking what energy sources that they did the one day. Okay, and this
Yeah,
is
but
towards the
host,
beginning
that's
of the
part of
war.
the
Dave, that's to
game.
save
That's
face.
part of the
Dave,
game.
That's to save
that's to
face.
save face. Yes, yeah. If you
What
think
is?
that
What
America
is?
They're very
did not know
close.
that, oh my God, this gate. If you thought that Trump did not know what Israel's about to do, it's a joke. He knows what they're about to do. He comes out
Sure.
to the media acting all peaceful. I
Sure.
condemn this action, so he could
Daniela,
continue.
you're being a BB hack. You're being a hack. Whenever there was a ceasefire announced, do you really think Trump knew that BB was going to drop 100 bombs in 10 minutes in fucking Lebanon?
Yes.
Yes,
You're
Yes.
full of shit, Daniela.
I think he did.
Absolutely
No, that's
not.
true though.
No, and I don't even think you believe that because you saw Daniela. You're not dumb, and you saw the time. At least I think you did. You saw the timeline of events that day, and you're not a dummy. Okay, you saw the tweet from the Pakistani president come out, or whatever he is, prime minister. That you're not that dumb. Okay, come
Think
on.
Trump says, give your last hit, give your
Okay,
last hit, and I'm just gonna go on public media and just say I didn't know. But go do your last hit, and then I'm gonna tell you to
No.
stop.
Exactly,
No.
exactly.
Of
And
course. What do you
let me
guys
this heart
explain
chick,
something.
I
mean?
I
swear
want
to
to
God,
explain
this fucking
something.
heart chick.
They're
Go
so
ahead.
I want to
close. They're
explain
such
something.
close
No, wait, heart. Oh my god,
Yeah,
allies.
dude.
let's
Okay.
talk in 90 days. See how fucking close we are.
Yeah. So
Go
let me
ahead,
explain
speak.
something to Sabra, because Sabra sent me something, and I think everybody should understand this. I'm just use an example about how leaks work and how what you should listen to and how what you should understand. If a leak comes out of the White House, it's because Trump wants that to be leaked. Okay, number one. Now, in the beginning of the war, what was his name? JD Vance said, "I'm not going to tell you my response to the intelligence meeting with Bibi. That's classified." The war starts, it continues, things don't go as planned. Then we have was it Axios or New York Times? I think it was a New York Times article directly fucking quoting JD Vance. They got direct quotes. No journalist was allowed in that room. It was confidential. So how are they getting direct quotes? Okay. And during that time, that's when JD Vance and Bibi are in a war. Okay. A little tiff, social media tiff. And so at the same time, they're going to come out with an article with direct quotes that JD Vance said were not going to be out. I think that that's kind of interesting. So when you focus on the leaks and you understand that the official tweets are sometimes just lip service, then you can put all the pieces together. But if you don't look at that and you don't try to put the pieces together, then you're digging your head in the sand because you want to hear what you want to hear.
So
Look at the
Bianca, you're telling
behavior.
me the Kurdish thing that came out too was
No,
probably like a what's it called, a purposeful leak, like whatever you just said.
Yes,
what do you
Trump
Bibi
mean?
was
wanted it
pointing the
to,
finger at Israel, by the way, because then
and
later
it
on it came out that the U.S. worked with Israel to they said this is what they said. They said the Israelis chose this group. I thought it was America and the Peshmerga. No, they said it was Israeli intelligence or Mossad working with the Kurds. Basically threw Israel under the bus for that shit. You understand?
That what? Just when that story broke. Do you remember how that story broke, Bianca?
No, I just remember I said it, but I don't know how it happened.
I
That was
remember
a
Rudy came
random.
up,
It was a random Saturday morning phone call with Trey Yangst, and
Yeah,
Trey Yangst goes on TV, says it,
yeah.
and then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah,
And
but every time, but Trump keeps saying it. So now you
I
have to
know
connect. Now, no, not I know you, Dave. I'm saying so. This is again for Sabra and for other people who are not understanding. Every time Donald Trump repeats that shit, it's because he knows more information is going to come out about it. And so now that it's out that they blamed Israel for working with these people for stealing the guns away from the IRGC. Every time he says it or repeats it, he's just a jab. It's a jab. It's a
no,
jab.
I think Trump is really concerned about the next election
no,
for the
he's not.
Republican Party.
He's not
Come
Daniela. He
on,
doesn't give a
they.
fuck.
What do
He
you mean? You
doesn't.
have Republicans that
He Donald Trump is doing things that says he doesn't care. That's number one. And number two, the proof that I'll be able to provide to you in a short period of time is the way he allows the primary to go like an episode of The Apprentice. Instead of keeping it clean, he's going to let it get messy. Why? He doesn't care. All right? And so
But Dave, sorry to
if
interrupt
it's
you,
it,
but
I
don't you
swear to
think
God,
that's
if it's a
part of
dumb
his
question, I'm
character?
dropping her. Hold on, let me pray and make sure it's not a
Oh,
dumb question. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
I'm saying, like, don't you think that's a part of his character? Like, someone like Donald Trump doesn't become president-elect of the United States consecutively, being like, an
Wasn't
ignorant
consecutive.
person.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean.
Amen. Okay, I'm with you. I'm not saying that. Uh, I don't know what to say. R.
Like, he didn't show up to meetings like acting the way he does in front of cameras. Like, that's a character he plays. Like, he
I
knows what
What?
he's doing.
No,
Wait, what is she talking about?
I think sometimes it is for the cameras, but I think he is very authentic. How he is in front of the media, say during a cabinet meeting, or how he's at a rally, or how he's interacting privately. I think he is authentic. You might not like it, like what he says and how he acts, but he is authentic.
I think him
I don't
and
know.
BB know how to play the media that has been attacking them for years. And I think by now, if nobody
Exactly.
understands, Bibi and Trump are in control of this media
Oh
and what
my
will come
god.
out. It's
Okay,
true.
You
so
They're
guys don't want to
okay,
making things
see. You
in
just
order
don't
to
want to
have
okay, yeah,
headlines.
see.
no. We're gonna have a little experiment. So there are certain things that I feel that I explain better than anybody on this planet. Is that the truth? No, not really. But I feel that way. There is one story, the timeline, I think Bianca explains better than anybody else. And before I ask her to explain it, Daniela, I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask people like Delight and Tao and stuff like that in the chat. Whenever I say these words, Miriam Adelson, JD Vance, BB Files, what do those things mean to you?
Groundhog Day, yo.
What do those things mean to you?
Money?
Okay.
Why,
All
why,
right.
why,
So
Daniela?
Tao or Delight? Answer. Okay, you have your answer in your head, whatever it is. That whole storyline on a timeline on how it happened, that says it all. Do you really? And the question you will have to ask yourself is: Trump really more tied or aligned with Bibi? Fuck no. He picked JD Vance to be his fucking vice president. Okay, it is Trump and Bibi versus, or Trump and JD right now versus the world. Okay, so maybe if Bianca wants to say anything on it, she can. But if you're
I can explain it.
yeah, before you do, if you're D Light or Tao or Daniela or anybody, and you don't know this story, and you're sitting there saying, "No, Trump would never throw BB under the bus," wake up. Go ahead, Bianca.
Okay, so once upon a time, not long ago, there was a conversation where JD Vance called BB and basically ripped him a new one. Okay, he was angry with him. This is reported by Axios, I believe, right, Dave?
Yes.
Came out yelling at him, saying, "You guys fucked with us. You oversold it to us. We're not happy. This isn't going the way that it's supposed to go." Okay, directly from the White House. If you get a direct fucking quote, it's from the White House. Okay. BB didn't like it, so BB had Miriam Adelson allegedly. Oh shit. Everything that I'm about to say is alleged. Okay, none of this we can be proven. It's just we're using sources and putting it together. So allegedly, BB's best friend in America, Miriam Adelson, who owns Israel Hayom, puts out a story saying that JD Vance has a big problem with the growing the expansion of the settlements in Yuda Veshomron. Okay. Now, this is very bad look in the American public, in the American Jewish public, and the lobbyists, because if JD Vance is against expanding the settlements in the West Bank, then he's going to start losing constituents. Okay. So, what does JD Vance do allegedly? Well, I'm not going to say what does he do. We'll just put it like this. all of a sudden, Twitter is filled with clips of the BB files. And then now it's like a back and forth. So the BB files are being spread about everywhere, all over the media. People are talking about it regularly. People are understanding some very interesting shit that people probably don't know about. And then we get the New York Times articles with direct quotes. That's how it happened.
Summary is
What is the
BB
BB
file.
files?
What is the BB file? Fuck
Exactly.
yeah.
I'll message you. I'll
Okay.
give you a quick description in the thing.
Wait, why not do it here?
Bash, baby.
Dave, can I say one thing? I agree completely with
Let
Bianca's
me say
theory.
another fucking prayer. Go ahead.
I just don't understand like why Trump put a big like he would this message about the nukes and like the uranium, he would be so loud about it, especially towards the Iranian community in America. And I don't get where that comes into play. Like if there was uranium, if there was a plan for IRGC to create nukes, or because that's kind of how he
We're
portrayed the
way
urgency
past
to
that, bro.
strike.
I mean, we're like, I get why you're questioning it. But this whole, are they really a threat? Are they like,
Not
that is
that,
so
not even
far.
that.
Okay,
Just
so go
in
ahead.
her I mean, because it will be brought up over and over again, especially when elections start coming again, and we all
No.
know JD Vance, he's gonna be, I don't know what his take is on that, you know what I mean, especially the other Republicans that Trump's close with.
First of all, do you really think people are going to be talking about the Persians or talking about the IRGC at all come 2028?
Well, I mean, with the Iraq War, everybody still talks about, oh, were there weapons or not? You know, like that question never kind of went away.
Okay, so what is the difference between that war and this war?
I would say that war was a
The
full-on
number one answer
invasion.
is the length of the war.
Many many
That was the
Americans
problem.
were many
Yes,
Americans were lost. So I think that's another
correct.
difference.
That Jackie, you're saying nothing. No, that those are the two biggest difference. The war was way longer, and more Americans died. Okay, so
I mean,
we
I
know.
think
Okay, go ahead.
the war being short, you know, that could be with Bianca's theory another factor that the next Republican will run on, especially if it was say like Tucker Carlson or JD Vance, because they wanted the war to end quickly,
Yeah,
or
I
at
don't
least
think
not
it's
even for it to
smart to
start.
run on any war. I don't think it's smart to run on, oh, well, we did go to war, but it was only for a short amount of time. That's not going to be a smart play. But I get the point. A shorter war is better than a 2 decade long war. Okay, so are we going to summarize the BB files or no? Is it,
No,
or
No.
why?
you don't have proof of them. You have proof of the file
I don't have
itself.
proof of
No,
them.
Daniela. Wait a
What?
I'm about to run a fucking BB file segment.
Oh,
What's wrong, Daniela? And then, in all seriousness,
oh,
if you go, no, I mean this sincerely. At one point, there was a clip going around of a chick talking about BB. I didn't even know it was this Miriam Adelson person. I didn't even know that when I saw the fucking clip.
I had to tell you.
Yes.
are these
BB.
videos out for everybody to see?
No.
Oh, so how do we know it's true if they're not out for everybody to see?
Daniela. You want me to send? You don't have X, right?
No, I don't. That's a
I
demonic
say
app.
we just maybe tomorrow at 11 p.m.
How
I
about you
fucking open
don't?
up.
How about you
I
just
fucking
don't?
open up.
Wait, Daniela, did you say
Hashtag
Telegram is
BB
a demonic
files.
app?
No,
No,
she
X,
said Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh, okay, yeah, agreed.
If they're not, if the
Daniela,
videos that are
it's
claimed,
literally in his office. It's the body cameras of
did
the
you
police
see
officer.
him speaking?
Yes.
Yes.
So they are out.
They have the interviews of Sarah in the investigation room. They have the interviews of everybody that
Is
they
it on
interviewed.
social media?
Yes.
So why is nobody doing anything in Israel? I'm so
Wait, I'm
confused.
so
If
sorry.
Oh
Did
my
you think
god.
Bianca and I had special access to these videos that no?
no, if it's a cut and dry thingy and they're out there, so why isn't BB in jail?
Due process. They have to go to court.
But they've been into court. What do you mean?
They keep pushing it back since like 2017 or whatever.
And
20.
why do they keep pushing it back?
But it's not pushing back. BB
Yeah, but
went
What?
to
didn't
court
his
How many
many
wife
times
also
has?
times.
plead
I'm so
guilty
sorry.
to
How many times
corruption
has BB
charges?
went?
2018. Since 2018, if they're literally this is supposed to be over already, but if they keep pushing it back and pushing it back. What do you mean?